How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Near Mint Condition.
That is energy right there, Jess. You see that? That was energy. You scared Jess. You scared the AARP out of Jess, man.
Is that how it works? Anyways, my name is Dom of X, comicreleases.com associate editor, and the person who delivered a 17-minute video apparently earlier with sparse details in, well, everything. But anyways, to the person on my right, wherever it is on the mirror of this camera, is none other than
Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. Thank you for having me. I have a channel. Yeah, it's called Omnidog's Vault. Thank you.
Excellent. I am the Uncanny Omar. I'm here every day. I'll be here tomorrow, the day after, for as long as I possibly can.
Now you're just torturing the viewers.
No. Some of these people like me, Jess. Okay.
Okay.
Like some of them just
some of them do. But
I have information.
But I will say Kyle has the most clearance because he knows that when I am here, we are always on the time in the spotlight.
Even I was on time today.
Okay. Hey. For a Latino, I think I arrived right on time. Okay.
You pulled that card.
It's the only card I have, Jess.
If I said that, I'd be
got an AARP card, a American Express card, Diners Club card. I'm talking about the cards that we have. All I have is
Diners.
and not only that, Lars doesn't even have a card.
Larsable. What up, buddy?
Oh,
I see that Omar is talking about how elitist he is and all the fancy cards he now has.
No, that's Jess. I don't have a Diners Club card. I don't even know what a Diners Club card is.
Jess is the one with the Diners Club card. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely he is.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a bachelor in New York, they did give you this transmedia card, it was called, and it gave you 10% off at various restaurants. And as a bachelor, I would go on some exceedingly bad dates, that I was paying for. But I would play my transmedia card and I would go, well, this has been a terrible date, but it's costing me 10% less.
Yo, I was on a date once, Lars, and I used coupons, and the girl was so embarrassed when I paid for dinner because I used coupons.
What's wrong with using coupons? You listen,
man. It's like I can't be with a woman that gets embarrassed when I use coupons to pay for dinner. Yes, it was our first date. I don't care.
I mean, I insist my boyfriend, pays full price.
No, it was our first date. There wasn't no boyfriend thing going on. Yeah. I was paying for dinner. What's up, Sean?
Did Sean pay for dinner? Is the question.
I always pay for dinner. What I came into some Lars lore, I think, and as everyone knows, Lars is my favorite of all the personalities that appear on this channel. Simply because every single time we do a live stream, there's new Lars lore.
Well.
Dude, what? Well, he's got a full mouthful of food. Let me tell you, I could spill Omnidog lore on you all the time. How am I not your favorite person? What?
Well, Jess was talking about his cocaine habit the last time we did a show.
That's every time.
Did he actually?
Stream. Thanks a lot, Lars.
Since we haven't quite gotten going here, may I quickly say, Omar, I wanted to compliment you on the 4-hour X-Men mapping show that you did with Peter.
Yes,
I thought that was a really, really excellent show. I enjoyed all of it. Unfortunately, I don't have time to listen to it because my life is too busy. So I had to listen to it on my iPad while I was showering. Okay. The only time I had available was when I would get wet and soapy. And then your words would also shower me with your great wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom.
What he's saying is that he decided to watch the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League instead of your 4-hour mapping stream with Peter, Omar.
Thank you so much, Lars. That means a lot. I'm glad I could accompany you in the shower, which I'm sure is something to check off that bucket list.
You could basically map how many times I had showered by how far into the video I had progressed.
I'm already throwing up my breakfast. Thank you very much.
Oh, please, Jess. How are you doing, ChubbyRay? Welcome to the party.
Doing good.
Hey, Ray.
What's up, Ray?
Doing great. How you doing, guys?
Doing okay for this Friday. It's good to see everybody.
Good to see.
And I think we got one more person popping in here in a few, but we'll get started here in a little bit. Before we get started, I do want to have a serious shout out to my buddy Matt H, who we haven't seen in the chat in a little bit. Unfortunately, he lost his dad this past Monday, and he had just lost his mom right after, I think it was like right after my dad passed away. So he has lost both of his parents, and that's why we haven't seen him. He's the one that makes all the funny avatars. I love that guy, and I just want to give him a huge shout out and a big old virtual hug, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Sorry,
Same.
Matt. Matt's a good brother.
It always sucks.
Yeah, he's a good dude. More. The screen is almost full. Almost.
That's right. Almost isn't fully
I think
full.
StreamYard holds up to 9, maybe 10.
10.
10? Have you
10.
tested the waters?
You tested the waters actually on one of the Evergreen streams.
Oh, yeah. Look at me testing waters. Okay.
You got 3 more to do a whole Brady Bunch thing.
Yeah, I know. And we got one more to finish out the full bunch.
Look at that.
Stop, Kody.
It's my best friend.
I know.
Hey, Kody.
I'm late, guys.
Kody. Dude, Kody, we need to talk about this, dude.
My other boss, you know, my actual real boss. I was on a call with, so but yeah.
Well, you put
Sorry
me on
I'm
the
late,
phone
guys.
You put me on the phone with them, and I'll get this straightened out. We got a show to do. We got to start.
Yeah,
showing
tell them.
solicitations.
I have to take some time off work, talk about comic books. Yeah, I'm sure that'll
Yeah.
go over well. You know?
This is the real job right here.
Right, exactly.
That's right. No,
This is where the real work is done.
That's
For
right.
real,
God,
though.
right.
If anybody has not checked out Kody's channel, he has the coolest haul videos, the coolest weekly videos, and I am in love with what he does. So check him
Wow,
out.
thanks so much, Dom. You're only saying that because
You
we're
wanna marry
collabing.
it?
No,
We're collabing tomorrow,
why would I
dude,
say that
so-
for that? No, you don't see me say that about
My show.
My show. I've never heard him say that.
everybody else's show. Everybody here has a show except for Lars.
I don't think he
I
even
do-
watches
it's true.
my channel anymore because he's part of it. I need to write him up.
That's
I
right.
haven't written him up for a while.
That's right.
Feels like a good day to
Reprimand
write
them, yeah.
people. Can't believe we got Power Girl before GTA. Now it's not in your hands yet. So knock
Right.
on wood.
True.
Knock on wood. Should we knock on wood now with all of the? Shall we start it, Omar?
Yeah, let's give it a minute. Really quick though, the
Yes.
Power Girl thing. I think Dom mentioned it. No, he did mention it in the video. Please nobody tell Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor that was supposed to be just the Power Girl by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. But I suggested maybe expanding it to make it collect everything because we haven't had a Power Girl Omnibus, and they did. Now their names are still on it, but it's no longer creator centric. Now it's a big old chunker of a book. So it makes me happy. Yes, Chuck Norris passed away today, 86 years old.
No
Bottom knock
way.
on wood.
Oh my gosh, Mikey.
This is how you guys find out about Chuck Norris. I know. Man.
But he's immortal.
Well, he has transcended and become the Grim Reaper. And look at this. ChubbyRay is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I agree with that.
Wow,
me
look
too.
at
What's
that.
up, Ray?
This is ChubbyRay's alternate account. Thank you so much. ChubbyRay.
He donated $2 to himself.
Yes, that
Just
that
to make sure
sounds
we did
exactly
not
like what I
miss
do.
it. It's a good call. Good call. Was about to watch Dom's video when I saw the live pop up. Sorry, man. All right, Jenna. Well, now you can join us live. So a big thank you to DC Comics for sending us the solicitations, and I'm gonna let Dom take over so we can start. We're only doing the collected editions. Everywhere else we'll have the actual single issues. I'm sure there's some big events going on. I know Joshua Williamson and Scott Snyder are already working in the next. What is the next era called?
Next level.
Next level.
Next level.
Next
Yep.
level. I feel like that's a Sega Genesis thing. Welcome to the next. Wasn't it like Welcome to the Next Level? Right?
Yep.
Anybody old enough for a Genesis? I know
Yeah, I
Sean.
I had a
I
dream.
had one. I had one.
Okay, I was gonna say. I know. And Jess, did you have a Genesis like with your kiddo?
I didn't. As far as Sega goes, I only had a Dreamcast. I loved that system.
Oh yeah, very underrated. Sega Saturn is my all-time favorite system. I love
Really?
that system. Yes, I love that system. Best fighting game system ever.
What were the games that you were playing on that?
I would play.
Omar versus his first date. Coupon.
She did not come back.
Oh.
She did not want a second date because I used the coupon. Her loss, baby. Her loss. I was saving money. I was thinking ahead.
You had even
Okay.
more coupons.
And she's thinking I dodged that bullet.
Well, it's coincidentally, I tell the teenagers in my life, dudes, learn to cook, learn to clean, and lately I've tacked on and learn to be financially responsible. For God's sake,
You couldn't have made it a C word so you could have alliteration.
I know, and that is my what's a C word for being frugal?
Cheap.
Cheap.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. Yes.
I mean, I have legit known teenage
Hey,
girls
Maddie.
who essentially dumped their boyfriends because like they were buying too many Pokemon cards and kind of bankrupting themselves with Pokemon cards or Magic cards or whatever.
Well, I like what
And
Ray
spend
calls
some
them.
money on your girlfriend.
What
did
does Ray
Max
call him?
say?
What do you call him?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon cards.
Pokemon.
Hey,
I'm
man.
just
We'll get
seeing
you for
Max's comment right now.
Hey,
Matt.
Chubby Ray, I emailed you. Now I get to tell you. Thank you so much for the birthday gift, man.
Oh,
You
no
didn't have
problem,
to-
man. No problem. I had to ask Omnidog if he thought.
Don't ever ask Omni Dog for
I had to
birthday
ask-
ideas.
it was a good idea. It
Ever.
was Sean. Sean was the one who is not Omnidog.
Okay, Sean's a good man. Sean's a good
Sean was the
man.
one who said, "Yeah, you should go ahead and send it." Omnidog had his opinions.
I was the one that gave you clearance on that.
Yeah, and then he gave me clearance
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
It was-
actually,
it was
yeah.
very nice. It was very nice. Yeah.
All right.
Marcelo
let's
and
go ahead
Kyle are
and
pointing
start.
out that it's a wrong.
All right.
Start
Enough
it out,
with
Dom.
Let's go ahead and go through again all the solicitations. There is a link down below for full documentation as well, if anybody is interested. We're gonna start off with the same day, just as Wonder
That's right,
Maddie
Maddie.
talks about being more financially responsible.
Maddie and I and Tina tonight at 6 p.m. are reviewing One Piece season 2. If you want to come back and join for that, it's gonna be
So,
fun.
yeah, a
that's-
lot of live.
Luffy, that is Luffy. Jess.
Who's the F is Luffy?
Luffy the Clown Cat.
All right, what is this we're looking at?
This again, all of these hardcover trade paperbacks are releasing same day. They're all standard size format. And the first one of these is DCKO doing a same day release date for the standard size trade paperback and hardcover. This is coming out on the 4th of August 2026, $29.99 for the hardcover, $19.99 for the trade paperback, collecting the main series of DCKO.
Now, my wife has
Well-
read all of this. Anybody else enjoying it?
I
Cody,
read
it's
all
good.
of
It just ended. It just
Yeah, it
ended.
just ended, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Epic moments, you know.
I'm one of those
That
people.
was
I
awesome.
was enormously enjoying it and thought they'd done a terrific job until the final chapter. And
I agree.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that didn't land. But this is actually going to make a terrific omnibus
Mhm.
because sometimes omnibuses, you know, the main story works well, but the tie-in stuff is like kind of just superfluous and ridiculous. But here, I thought, oh, the tie-in stuff really feeds into the whole really well. So yeah, they're going
But
to
you
solve.
don't feel like you missed out if you didn't read the
Right.
tie-ins. Like
Yep.
exactly. So I think it's the way they constructed it was really smart.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think a larger collected edition of this would go pretty hard.
I think I would probably be up for buying the omnibus.
We need to
Yeah.
know what order to read these in
when
the paperbacks come out.
I mean, there's the main. If you follow the main series, you'll be able to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melanie's only been reading the main series and then a couple of the one-shots and spin-offs. She hasn't read everything. And
Yeah.
she wasn't lost. She hasn't read the final issue yet. So
The
Yeah.
fact that this doesn't have like boss battle though, I kind of wish it would. Maybe you
Oh.
could squeeze in like a boss
Maybe,
battle or
yeah.
something.
But-
I don't know.
Boss
But the-
battle was cool. One imagines it will be in the Omni. I'd be a little surprised.
But
with
you
that.
don't need boss battle for this.
You don't
Like,
need
'cause
it though, but
No,
the
you
thing with
don't.
the
No.
thing with the tie-ins is that they feel so ancillary
I
in the
have
sense that
a newbie question.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
What
this
does ancillary mean?
is this the series with like the Mortal Kombat character Samantha?
Yes.
Yep.
from
Yep.
Beneath the
Homelanders
Tree?
in that one shot.
Vampirella.
Okay.
That's Sonya.
Now oh my god, getting an
Highlander.
omnibus of that is going to be a nightmare with all
Highlander.
the copyrighted material.
Well, hopefully they covered that in advance.
Well, yeah, but they did because like DC published that specific one shot.
Yeah,
So-
but you know, as it comes to licenses, it's different for everything, right?
yeah,
Because
you're
it's not across the board.
Yes, you're right. Hopefully that was covered in the contracts in advance. In a world where they have to anticipate an omnibus, you don't want a situation where like you can never reprint the Authority Aliens, the Stormwatch Aliens issue where they all died. So I bet you spoilers. A lot of them died in an Alien story.
It was an Alien Justice League story.
Yeah.
All right.
But releasing the hardcover and softcover here together is smart. They save a lot on printing that way because they can print the guts and then just turn them into hardcovers.
Yeah. Speaking of birthday presents, this is mine from Mr. Tax.
Oh,
Nice.
Jim Lee, Harley Quinn.
Right?
Well done.
Thank you,
Very
Mr.
nice.
Tax.
When was your birthday?
It's not.
It's a week from tomorrow.
It's not.
Jim Lee personally
it's in
sent you that.
January. What's that?
Jim Lee personally sent you that.
He did, yeah, and
Okay.
pretended he was Mr. Tax.
Oh, so that's what he's doing instead of drawing Hush 2. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything but Hush too. That guy's
He's
doing.
running a multi-million-dollar company, guys. What's the chance of an omnibus?
And sending Jess t-shirts for his birthday.
Well, that's easy to do when you've already drawn it. Absolute Superman or Batman. Oh, they will absolutely do everything.
Oh,
These will be released in deluxe edition, absolute edition, and omnibus edition. And Jess will buy every single one of them and upgrade every time. And that's
including the compact editions that
I was wondering if they would ever be compact. That was actually my question. Just like the first volume of all the absolute.
Oh my gosh! Of course they're gonna do compacts.
Right. Of course.
Right now, I mean, we
why
just have
they're
the first-
waiting for it. They should already have them. But
because they want you to buy that trade, Cody. That's why.
They do.
That's right.
And hey,
That's
they
true.
sold out. To their
Selling
credit.
crazy, man. Both
Yeah.
the hardcover and the softcover.
Indeed.
They have to
And-
go to reprint.
And speaking of the Absolute Universe, we've got the final volume of Martian Manhunter by Dennis Camp, Javier Rodriguez, $24.99, $17.99 respectively. This is coming out on the 25th of August, collecting the last 6 issues of the 12-issue series.
Nice.
it's a
Man.
quick print, I feel, because they're only on issue. I feel like issue 9 just came out or something, right? Or
Yeah.
I feel like that's a.
That might
They're
be pushed
wasting
back.
no time. No. The series took a small hiatus for a couple of months, and then it came back recently.
No, well, Cody was saying they're only on issue 9, so
Right.
that's what March, April, May, June. It might be pushed back unless they are ready to go.
I just thought it seems earlier than a trade would typically come out for something that's on
Well,
the issue.
like Marvel usually, when we have Marvel solicitations, they usually have the trades sometimes of like a series that hasn't even come out yet. So as long as the
Right.
creative team is ahead, that
Right.
they've already planned it out.
Right.
Yeah.
They've been pretty good. I don't think they've had some delays. I'm not gonna say they've been perfect. Like Marvel and DC have had some delays this past year. Nothing to the extent of like 3 or 4 years ago.
This is excellent. This is a
Yeah.
It's so good.
tremendous story. I think this might represent the best of Dennis Camp. And you don't have to have a familiarity with Martian Manhunter to read this. This
Yep.
without the trappings of a DC comic, this could have easily been an indie book. It's
Mhm.
excellent.
Yeah.
Javi Rodriguez is an amazing artist, and what these two did together here is an achievement that we're going to be talking about for a long time.
We're hoping this pair sticks together for Doom Patrol. That's my guess after
That's-
this series wraps up.
Yeah.
Nice. Absolute Doom Patrol?
No.
Just normal, I think. In
Just
continuity Doom Patrol.
Normal Doom Patrol. There's nothing
next
normal
level.
about Doom
normal.
There's
Patrol.
nothing normal about Doom
Sure.
Patrol at all.
Oh, that would be awesome if Absolute Doom Patrol is nothing but normal. It's just everyday dudes eating like lunch and getting dinner. That's it. There's nothing going on.
Robot Man is not the Robot Man you once knew.
No, he's just known as Man. Absolute Martian
Q
Manhunter
Man.
puts me to sleep laughing my butt off. Dennis,
That's
Camp.
crazy.
Just
Wow.
long-winded poetry. Wow.
What?
did
Why is
poetry ever
all-
do to
this
you?
is not mansplaining though. Yeah, I guess
Said
it
it
was
twice.
mansplaining. I like that.
Next up on the
Superman.
list is Volume 2 of Superman Unlimited by Dan Slott and Lucas Meyer, with a new cloaked in identity for one son of a super person. This is $24.99, $17.99 for the hardcover and trade paperback, respectively, coming out on the 11th of August. This is going to collect the 7th through 10th issues and the Chains of Love special.
Is this a digital series or is
No,
it
it's a full ongoing series.
Yep.
Released
So
alongside.
it has a different creative team? Every
No,
single issue?
no, those all the other creators are the like the people who are in charge of the Chains of Love special. Slot is the main writer for the book.
What's the hub, bub? Anybody reading this? What's everybody's take on Dan Slott on Superman?
If you, Omar, if you miss Kid John, you should read this book.
He's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Kid
Part of the
John.
reign of the Super
Kid John.
Boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like this book.
I fell off after the first arc too.
What is it about it?
Yeah, so there's this wave of new kinds of kryptonite, and kryptonite is just plentiful and available, and now Superman is dealing with regular thugs on the street who can shoot him with kryptonite bullets. And
I hate when they do that with Wolverine, man. I hate that so much.
Superman kind of develops a new power to combat that, which is interesting, but I just didn't feel like Dan Slott's narrative was strong enough to keep me on the hook. And there was too much sweeping change that's not really reflected in any other book. So it's just like this.
That was my biggest problem. That was my biggest problem with it. I definitely agree. It's just like, all this kryptonite. I think only like Nightwing even touched on it. It was for like an issue where they took out like Nightwing Prime or whatever. But yeah, the kryptonite stuff didn't have any effects on any of the rest of the larger DC narrative, from what I could see. So I kind of took it as like maybe not an important series to be pulling in single issues. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I was curious what people were saying about Dan Slott. I didn't know if it was like, like when Bendis took over Superman, if people were hating on it or liking it or what was going on.
It ain't that level. I'll tell you that much.
But I don't know how did you like the Bendis Superman?
No.
Doesn't sound like it.
It would be tough. It would be tough to do something that I like less than that. And I love Bendis.
That's the floor, huh? It can't drop through that floor.
No.
Bendis Superman.
The art is good in this, I will say, from Lucas Meyer. I think he's got a good look for Superman, but
Sean, what about the Bendis run poisoned you so much on it?
Ooh, let me see. Let's count the ways.
He liked to steak medium rare before this.
Yep.
So
well done.
Bendis introduced a villain called Rogol Zar, who is now who upends everything we understand about Superman's origin. There's nothing I like less than when a writer comes in and says, all the stuff you think you know about this character is wrong, and I'm going to show you why.
It's funny you mentioned that because Marvel's been flagging that, Spider-Man 1000 is going to redefine the relationship between Peter Parker and Aunt May. And I'm like, does anyone really want to see that? Does anyone really want that relationship completely redrawn?
Redefine, like make them lovers or something?
Well, no, of course not. Oh God, what's the matter with you?
Sorry, that's a comment that Lars should make. Sorry,
this isn't an AO3 fan fiction, dude.
No, but I do worry they're going to do something like she's not his aunt, she's his mother.
Oh,
that would be, please don't do that. No.
Okay, moving on.
We have made Sean the belly of the beast today. We've got Year One, JSA. This is Volume 3 by Jeff Lemire and Gavin Guidry. Yes, this is the origins, or redone origins of the Justice Society of America, collecting issues 13 through 18, $24.99, also $17.99, coming out on the 11th of August.
I read the first volume.
I love Gavin Guidry.
Yeah, he's
coming on the Flash.
Superman, right?
Yeah.
The Superman 78?
Superman 78, yep. Filled in for Kelly Thompson's Birds of Prey.
Yep.
Sorry, Jenna.
New artist for the Flash coming up with Ryan North writing, so it's exciting.
Oh, okay. Is this
I
over?
like the mirror JSA.
No, I think it's still going. I think it's still ongoing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is the Year One storyline. Sorry?
Yeah.
It's Year One. It can't be more than 12 issues.
Well, the storyline is wrapping up, but the book is continuing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little slow for me. I did drop it after issue 12, which kind of stinks because it's a Jeff Lemire series. But if I'm not like if you're a JSA fan, I'm sure you're enjoying this one. It seems like Jeff Lemire really loves the team. And so yeah.
What in the world did Jess say that I missed? It's got the chat uproar.
I had
Jess.
to apologize to Jenna too about it. She did. Yeah, it was just some flip comment about Aunt May and Spider-Man that Lars said, and people
and then he came up with an AO3 prompt fan fiction.
For what it's worth, I thought it was funny.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Yeah,
I know that I
Wait, is Lars about to stand up for trouble?
No.
Yes.
God, no. No.
Yes.
I seem to have the reputation as a renegade, and yet I have limits. I do really have limits. Anyway, I actually am a JSA fan.
Hey.
I haven't quite gotten there with the Jeff Lemire run. I tried it out. It's fine. It's fine.
I like the first volume. Haven't read the second one yet.
Yeah.
It was my first real JSA run, so I didn't really know what to expect going into it. So yeah, I don't know if it was like for hardcore JSA fans. I'm not sure how they're feeling about it, but yeah.
Cody, I think this plays better because I'm new to the JSA as well, but I just so happened to read the Jeff Johns JSA before this, and
Gotcha.
it played so much better for me going from his to this because this is so inspired by that, especially the first volume.
Clearly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, JSA by Jeff Johns, James Robinson, David
And
Goyer.
David S. Goyer.
Yeah.
That's where it's at, man. That's like my favorite Jeff Johns series he's ever written.
Oh, absolutely.
Kody, do you read collected editions or strictly singles so far?
Singles like for the newer stuff, and then just going back every month trying to do a set of collected editions for sure. I don't have any JSA. That's in a compendium, right? Maybe that's the format.
You got one compendium, but
Gotcha.
there's 3 great omnibuses.
Right.
And we need more compendiums, by the way.
Yeah.
Volume one's really good. It'd be nice to get a volume 2.
It's funny how much Jeff Johns was able to define a team that had in fact been around for decades.
Mhm.
And yet, yeah, I mean, Johns is top of the hill on that one.
It's weird because he's kind of an old soul because it's not like he grew up reading that stuff, right?
No, who did? Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure Jess did. Yeah.
Wow. Take it easy.
Jess is still here with us. And
Jess, there are now
things out loud.
We're now down to 12 survivors of Pearl Harbor. Are you one of them?
Oh my God, Lars!
Did you? Oh, hey, there is.
Have you ever made Jess snap? Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I used to do it all the time on Omni Bros. I give myself 15 minutes, and I'm like, I got 15 minutes to make Gabe and Jess snap. Mission accomplished, man. It didn't take much for Jess.
He doesn't.
I know how to make
snap
Jess
with me. He likes me too much, so it's okay.
You guys better stop messing with Jess. We're gonna see Jess unleashed. I know it, and I hope, Jess, that you remember that I am your friend, and I love you.
I believe the term is dark, Jess. Yeah.
Sean just doesn't want Jess to get canceled for all the things he's gonna say. Let's move on.
Go ahead and move on to the next bookie, which is World's Finest, Volume 9, The Merger. Still Mark Waid, still Adrian Gutierrez, and they're cutting this off right before issue number 50. Oh my goodness. 20. Oh my gosh. $29.99, $19.99. Coming out on the 18th of August.
Okay. So Mark Russell is now writing it. Who took over the book? Is Mark Waid still doing it?
Mark Waid's still doing it. Adrian Gutierrez took over for interiors.
Okay.
What part does Mark Russell write?
He's a co-writer for one of the backups of the issues.
Okay.
I like the first 3 books of this. That's all I've read so far. I really liked them.
Mm-hmm.
I got kind of lost in the they had like a We Are Yesterday crossover. That's where they kind of lost me with this series, but I think at the same time like Dan Moore was dropping off of Interiors as well. So
would you say you're more of a Dan Mora fan?
You know what's I like the series when it wasn't when it was kind of outside of the rest of DC continuity a little bit. Like the first couple story arcs, they felt like kind of classic, and they felt kind of separate from everything that was going on. And I was having a lot of fun with that. But then when they started tying it into like a lot of crossovers and stuff like that, I kind of dropped off of this series just from like a story perspective. But they've had a good set of artists coming in and rotating in and out with Dan Moore, I will say. But
This takes place mostly in the past. All those stories are,
it's Wade's version of how he saw the Silver. It takes place in the current DC universe, but with the older versions of these characters in his vision. Yeah.
You got Dick Grayson dating Supergirl in the I think that was in the first
12th issue.
Books.
You had the Batman Superman fusion. I got the action figure of that. It's pretty cool.
It is a pretty cool
That was in the first arc.
At one point, Batman goes to the Phantom Zone, and
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's been some interesting things.
Oh my god!
Did they return to Kingdom Come as well in this series?
Oh
right?
yeah, that was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
The third return to Kingdom Come, as if we needed any more excuses to go back to that.
There was Superman trying to find his own version of Robin, and there's a whole Kingdom Come. So there's been a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's always been the thing between Alex Ross and Mark Waid, right? They knew the vision of Kingdom Come. That's why we had the Kingdom, and then we had Thy Kingdom Come with Jeff Johns and Alex Ross. So Mark Waid was like, nope, this is the real Kingdom Come. So I can't remember. Dom, nothing's been announced about Batman, Superman outside of these, right? No other type of collections.
Do we just have the deluxe edition that's coming out on the 9th?
Okay, woo, I almost screwed that one up. Okay. I can't remember if it's public knowledge
anything.
Insider knowledge, baby.
Well, I couldn't remember if it's been announced, man. I can't keep track anymore because
I think we talked about it last month. Yeah.
Put it in the private chat.
Cool.
So I can expose it.
This guy.
We've
also got Volume 3 of Tom Taylor and Mikkel Yannen's Detective Comics, $24.99, $17.99, coming out on the 11th of August. This is going to collect issues 1,101 through 1,106. My gosh.
Ron, what are you doing? You should be working. How are you, buddy? This is Tom Taylor have an exclusive with DC?
Yeah, he's had one for the last 2 years now.
Oh, I think he just he re-signed. Like I remember
he renewed it not so long ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that keep him from writing independent stuff?
No, just don't write for Marvel, essentially.
So that's what it means.
Well,
to have
yeah.
exclusive now.
Nowadays, yeah.
Often that's what it's about. Yeah.
Yeah, it pretty interesting though. Like, Chip Zdarsky's got a quote unquote exclusive with Marvel, but he is writing the Mad magazine, which is something he worked out.
It's like Chris Condon right now too. He's doing a Vertigo title, but he's leaning Marvel more recently.
Right. So. And then Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's still on the dock for Adventures of Superman Book of L, but he has an exclusive with Marvel.
Well, that's wrapping up. That book is coming to an end.
Yeah, how are people liking Tom Taylor's? I'm a big fan of Tom Taylor.
Yeah.
Outside of I think his Titans, which wasn't my favorite, I really enjoyed everything else he's done. How is this detective? What are people saying about this?
It's better than I expected to be.
I like
it.
I kind of regret dropping it, but it fell victim to that point where there was just Batman and Robin Year One, Batman Dark Patterns, the Batman main title. Like there was so much Batman coming out that this one fell victim. It got the cut on my pull list, but I kind of regret dropping it. Mikkel's artwork in this, doing the coloring as well, I think, right? So
first time ever in
really,
his career
really
he's
good
done
stuff.
the color. Yeah.
It's a pretty strong team.
Yeah.
Kody, I so agree, dude. Like this was the casualty for me as well of all the great Batman books we had last year.
It was like the 5th best, right? And it's like,
like it was still really good.
Right.
It's just like there's just too much good. So I'm back on now with the new issue that's coming because Green Arrow and Black Canary are joining the Detective Comics roster, so that should be fun.
Okay, so that's where because after they cancel the Green Arrow title, where like I'm looking for Green Arrow. Okay, I might be jumping on then too. Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
Wow, Mikkel Janin, the best of his career.
I don't even know if I disagree with that. Yeah,
It's sick.
Everybody's super sexy. Everyone he draws, men, women, doesn't
Well,
matter.
and we'll get a chance to talk more about Mikhail Yanin after we discuss one hardcover. The first of which is Batman Static Beyond. This is a 6-issue series, Elseworlds, $17.99, 168 pages. This is going to collect Batman and Static Beyond issues 1 through 6.
So
No
this is
soft
really
cover
cool.
for this, or
Raza.
No, he was asking if there's
Oh.
a soft cover. This is just.
Oh no, just as
Yeah.
a standard size hardcover. Sorry about that.
Are you all familiar with this whole Static and Batman Beyond thing,
Yes.
like with the TV show?
No.
Yeah, so it's really cool that we had like a Batman Beyond type of episode in Justice League Unlimited, and it had like the future Justice League with Static. It was cool to see all these characters show up. I'm a big fan of that show, man.
Sean, you seem to say that with a bit of fatigue, or did I, did I misread you?
No, you did not. That was very
Okay.
accurate. This series was fatiguing for me. It was frustrating for me because it's two very distinct, at least on the outset, there's two very distinct stories that it's telling, and they're so tonally different. Like the stuff with old Static, with adult Static was great, but the stuff with Batman Beyond was just like, I don't give a damn about this. So I struggled with this series. I don't know if other people felt differently than me, but
It sounds like an interesting idea, but
I didn't like
more
the-
static content, like actual static content. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's
I love
maybe
the
a little
cover.
bit of yeah.
It is
No.
really cool to see Nicholas Draper Ivey, who's been doing the Static books from Milestone, continue to write more Static. I think that in the onset is pretty cool. I still haven't gotten a chance to delve into the series. I'm trade waiting, or I guess hardcover waiting for this one.
I
All
just
right.
read the Static DC Finest, and I love Static as a character, and I'm just like, where is Static in the modern day? You know what I mean? You got to pick up this Elseworld stuff, and it's like, what about where's just the Static series? You know, but I don't know.
I'm glad people are asking for Static. That's cool.
Yeah.
he was gone for so many years. Like all those Milestone characters were.
I'll
Now
keep my
that-
mouth shut on this one.
But Sean, you already said like
Yeah, you already said you
you had your piece.
No. The what Kody was saying about getting more Static.
Black characters love lightning power.
You're completely right, dude. Why do they do my people like that? And your people too. What's up with that? Like I told
I was like, I didn't know you were part Asian,
I
Sean.
am. My favorite Asian character is Surge. We discussed this on whose stream was I even on? I feel like I'm always
Dude, Sean, everybody shares you. You're like,
Whoa.
the YouTube
I think
slut.
you were on my show.
for real.
it all starts to blur together, doesn't it, Sean?
I think you were with Ray on my show.
You hang out with too many of the same
I can't
people.
remember the party he was at.
That's
I
right.
love it.
He does.
I love
He doesn't even know the answer to the cookout question anymore.
What's the cookout question?
It is weird that Static is sort of it took the place of Black Lightning. So it's just, I'm saying, you get someone with these electronic powers, or you know what I mean, the electricity powers, and
Electronic
he sort of replaced Black Lightning, who was the original black character, and now you got to write that guy out in order to put Static in. I mean, come on.
Any of you ever watch Harvey Birdman? I love that show.
No.
So the second episode had it had the Super Friends, and it had Black Vulcan, and Black Vulcan's on trial. And Black Vulcan was like, I didn't even get to choose my superhero name. And I'm like, why do I gotta be Black Vulcan? Why don't we call Aquaman White Fish? It's one of my favorite jokes.
Bro,
Series. I love that show, man.
it's so true.
good.
You know, I now kind of want to refer to him as White Fish.
White fish.
It's a name only slightly more ridiculous than Aquaman.
He's not. I can't disagree with him. On
But
that,
it's true.
unfortunately.
Like it's so true. Like Batman, White Bat, Wonder Woman, White Woman. Like
Well, we do have
what-
a White Knight. Sean Murphy's
White
writing.
Knight. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know, I mean,
Oh, What have you made this conversation into, guys?
I was thinking that back when Black Lightning first debuted, that was right after Pearl Harbor. So I wondered that too, even as a teenager. Like, how come he has to? Why is this? Well, Tony Isabella, I think, created him, but why does he have to be Black Lightning? How come he's just not Lightning or whatever his power set
Because
was?
you have to know he's black. We have to.
Yeah, well, I
Because
mean,
actually,
actually,
Light-
when the
Lightning-
characters were created, right? You had the whole black exploitation going on, so everything was Black Dynamite. Like,
Mhm.
like it was that time that these characters were created.
Mm.
But good on
Lightning
you,
is
Jess,
actually-
for being so progressive back then.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Lightning's actually not a bad. Is there a character just named Lightning and nothing else?
Yes,
There's White
yes.
Lightning. There's
He
Black.
used to be called the Living Lightning. He's Latino, but now he goes by Lightning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but now he's
He
Lightning.
kept,
Okay.
he kept getting mistaken for Living Laser, and he was like, "I'm just going to change my name to." He was one of the Avengers West Coast, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And for a long time, he was the only Latino at Marvel Comics. I think. Like, we didn't have anybody hardly.
And is in the No Surrender, No Road Home omnibus.
Yes,
the whole thing
yes,
about it.
yes. Actually, that's where he changes his name to Lightning.
Yep.
I mean, Black Lightning's.
Omar
Daughter
knows.
goes
We
by
Latino guys, we like to pay attention to these things.
Yeah, man, we didn't have that many. We had
Yeah.
Sunspot, Living Lightning, La Bandera.
Keep thinking.
That's about it, really. That's, yeah,
When
whatever.
you have to break out,
We've
La
come a long
Bandera,
way.
Does
Like-
Jennifer Pierce not count, guys? Come
Oh
on,
man, we have
yo.
spent way too much time on this book that Sean didn't even like. All right, let's move on.
Absolute Batman Incorporated by Grant Morrison, Yannick Paquette, J.H. Williams III.
No,
Chris
real
Bruno.
talk. Hold on. Real talk. I didn't even know
Yes.
Kyle Rayner was Latino until like maybe 6 years ago.
hell yeah.
Like
How
someone
does it
told me
sing?
Kyle Rayner was Latino, and I'm like, what? And you know how I found out? I think I might have found out when with those DC variant covers where he's carrying a bag of burritos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, wait,
That
Kyle Rayner
think it was a
cover.
bag of
Rayner's
tamales.
Latino? Like I had no idea, dude. Like no idea. Then again, I didn't know Invincible was Asian either. Maybe I just don't see color. Maybe that was my problem.
Oh, you see color.
Oh, I do. I can't lie.
Don't get on here and lie,
I'm
Omar.
trying to keep a straight face. I'm trying to keep a straight face. All right. But,
DC, if you're
I'm sorry,
watching-
Dub. I'm so
DC,
sorry,
if you're
Dub.
watching, please don't kill us. We're sorry.
Look, I love this. Did you just for real? Did you just find out?
Wow, there we go.
Hey, you learn something new every day, right? But yeah, if you haven't gotten a chance to collect Batman Incorporated from 2011, which follows right after the return of Bruce Wayne, Leviathan Strikes, the one-shot, one of my favorite Stephanie Brown stories ever written,
Mm.
and the tail end when New 52 happened, when they relaunched Batman Incorporated to tell the last tales of Grant Morrison's Batman. This is the book to get, with also the never-ending spiraling cover. Somebody made a GIF of this, by the way. I found it really impressive.
Oh, where it just keeps zooming in.
Yep.
He looks like a chest burster here.
Yeah, but if he's got a little one inside of him too.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's just
Right.
rotating.
Right.
So it's like he said, it never ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a
Just like
this is a good
Batman.
series.
I'll be
a
buying
good series.
this
I like it.
immediately.
You'll be getting this, Sean?
Absolutely. I need this. I love this run. This is one of my favorite runs in the history of
Yeah.
comics.
It is good.
And this is the final piece that I'm missing in collected edition. I have every single issue individually, but I got to get the collected edition. I need that absolute.
I remember when I first read Batman Incorporated, or at least like the New 52 part of the run. I just remember going like, wow, that killed me. I hate this run. I reread it and I went, this is some of the most brilliant endings that you will ever read
Yeah.
in a comic book. It
Mhm.
is an emotional gut puncher in a way that I didn't know that I needed at the time. But going back to this about a couple of years ago after being stung by it the first time, I can confidently say that this is one of my favorite endings to a run in comic books.
Yeah, I like that. I love that artwork.
I mean, there's a lot of people who responded badly to Grant Morrison's run just because it was, pushing the envelope was pretty daring. And I was always like, well, if you want bog standard Batman punching villains in the face, you won't be denied. There's tons of that. Yeah, this is good stuff.
It is indeed.
There's a bat cow in this one.
Yes, Volume 3 is the pretty much the exact same contents as this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because there's 3. Is there 3 absolutes?
No, there's like 5 absolute. There's
5.
Batman and Son, the upcoming Batman RIP.
Okay.
Batman and Robin, and then we have Batman Incorporated.
Okay.
So we're almost there.
This is what we really need too. Because this has only been collected in trade paperback and hardcover. It's missing from all of the omnis. I do have to say though, I love what they did with the
Omnibus
Grant Morrison omnis because
where they had the summary.
Yeah, they give you a recap page. Bat cows, no chest brag.
Best brag.
That's right. The Dan Didio Bat Cow issue should be in this absolute. Anyways, the book that most people I think have been waiting for.
Yeah.
This is the Batman by Tom King Omnibus. I talked about this earlier at 3 a.m. or 6 a.m., wherever you're watching. This is going to collect issues 33 through 69 of Batman, 64 through 65 of Flash, which is the parts of the Price tie-ins to Heroes in Crisis, a story from DC Nation, issue number 0, Your Big Day, and a story from Batman Secret Files, issue number 1, The Strength. This is $125, 992 pages. This is not like I've said before, this is not going to be the cover of the omnibus. They are going to be commissioning Clay Mann for every single Tom King omnibus that they print out, and this one will be no different.
This cover, well, it would have been. It's such a great representation of what's going on at that time. It's such a beautiful cover, such a beautiful drawing, I guess.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Now, I want to know what the chat thinks because my associate, Dom of X, really is pushing for Heroes in Crisis added into this.
God.
Yes.
And
Why?
Why not?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Okay, I need you both to calm down. Hold on, take it down a notch.
Let's go, Sean. I'm ready.
I'm ready, Dom.
Whoa. All right.
Anyway. I only want people to enjoy this.
Now,
Exactly.
I'm kind of curious what people in the chat think now, and I think a one-page recap is good enough for the for Heroes in Crisis. But okay, so to his point though, Tom King did write Heroes in Crisis. It does have tie-ins to this. Batman is a part of that crossover along with the rest of the DC universe.
Sadly.
But Dom, give your pitch, and maybe you can change people's mind.
No.
I think that
He said no before
it's
Dom
my
even
show.
bothered.
I think that when it comes to the overall part of Tom King, where most people are going to be polarized on this regardless. There are a lot of people I know personally and that are on the internet that have very strong opinions about this run. And to see tie-ins to the Price, where it's connected to a much larger story, this murder mystery that also happens to be a part of a larger murder mystery that people are very up and down on, including, again, some people I know who said some very nasty things about the creator who worked on the book. I think that there should be an opportunity and a chance for people to get the full experience like me as these issues were coming out to see, hey, this is what the Trinity was doing in the midst of Batman recovering from the marriage from issue number 50. And that, I think, is why Heroes in Crisis 1 through 9 should be at. I know that a lot of people have issues with Heroes in Crisis, but I also know a lot of people who have issues with this Batman run just in general. And I don't think it's fair to heavily criticize one piece of an otherwise very lengthy run than it is to just look at it from that one single point of view and disregard the rest of it.
Sean, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Dom, respectfully, no. Why? Because Heroes. Oh. Wait, Omar, you're cool with that?
Wait, I'm not the one to kick you out.
I'm asking you if you're cool with that. This is your channel. You cool with Dom kicking me out?
Well, I mean, you know, Dom is my
Associate.
associate, so I gotta be careful how I word this. No, I don't want Heroes in Crisis added to this book. Is that what you were asking, or if I'm cool with Dom shutting you off?
If you were cool with him shutting me up. Listen.
Oh no, dude. I think everybody has a right to speak their mind unless they are opposing my thoughts and opinions.
Exactly. We agree right now.
That's
So
the only time that comes.
I have to get this off. There's
Go ahead.
no fucking planet. I'm sorry, excuse me. There's no planet where Heroes in Crisis belongs in this omnibus. You want to give Heroes in Crisis an omnibus and waste your money, that's fine. But in this, that doesn't make any sense. Batman is barely a part of Heroes in Crisis, and just because Tom King wrote it does not mean you have to sully this collection with that story.
Sully, that's a good word.
I didn't know that Sully would be used in an omnibus stream. But
You
here we
know,
are.
okay, I am horrified to admit that Dom is making a little sense to me here, but because if you set aside the objection that a lot of us find Heroes in Crisis irredeemably terrible, by what other criteria would you exclude it? It is indeed a Tom King Batman story.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, he is
Come
okay. I know
on.
it's more about a Booster Gold Harley Quinn story, but Batman's pretty much involved in it. And it's like
It's definitely not a Wally West story.
no. If we set aside our disgust, which is, and I'm right there with you about it, I can't actually think of a good reason why it should be excluded.
Because it doesn't
Well,
have anything to do with Batman.
Here's the only other thing I think that could be for Dom's argument is I don't see Heroes in Crisis getting an omnibus. It's one of those books that is very, I think, divisive, and I don't even know if it's divisive. I think most people hate it. So the only way I think it could be omnibused is if they put it in something like this, a collection like this, because it is written by Tom King, and it does
By
have
Tom King, and it's got Batman
in it, and I don't like it either.
So
But then
what?
again, there's a lot of stories I don't like that are collected in omnibus.
Well,
format.
that's just it. Don't get me wrong. If there was some other collection they were trying to wedge in their identity crisis, which makes me want to throw up into a bucket, then yeah, I'd be opposed in principle. But I don't know.
But why,
I tragically see what Dom is saying.
why don't we put Final Crisis in Grant Morrison's Batman omnibus?
I don't know. I don't say actually why not. I don't disagree with you there.
Oh, what?
Well, you know,
Whoa, Sean caught up in his own trap.
Come on, man.
you could make that argument that it should go in.
That is
At the very least, put Final Crisis issue number 6 into the Batman by Grant Morrison omnibus. I don't see why it shouldn't be in there.
Oh God! Wait, Identity Crisis or Heroes?
Okay, you know what?
Now
I
the
will say-
bottom is Heroes in Crisis. I assume Heroes in Crisis is still in print. The bottom line is you can just go out and buy a copy of Heroes in Crisis in your
Right.
cover.
You can also get the price in the Heroes in Crisis Other Stories standard size hardcover that they released a couple of months right after the Heroes in Crisis standard size hardcover.
What
I
was
think
that?
that
You
is
can
the
do what?
most I've ever wanted to talk about Heroes in Crisis. Let's keep going.
Sean, I apologize. I love you, buddy. I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to make an entertainment
no.
purpose.
I enjoy it, Dom.
I said let's keep going. Quit apologizing.
Okay, Batman is now being followed by the Batwoman Omnibus, the 2026 edition. This is the Greg Rucka, J.H. Williams, Amy Reeder, W. Hayden, Blackman, all putting this into the omnibus for
Don't do it, Sean. Don't do it.
$125, 888 pages, coming out on the 4th of August. This is going to collect Detective 854 through 863, which is, of course, the very hailed and classic Elegy story, Batwoman issue 0, and the 2011 New 52 run. I will also add, just like I said in the video earlier today, they are not going to be using the previous cover.
This
Or-
crappy one, you mean?
Yes,
What
that is
cover?
going to. They're doing a new cover for Batwoman.
That's the cover right
That's
there.
an outrage. That
This
is
will be the new cover.
Oh,
So-
God.
cover below.
Jess, you could be holding a very rare copy of Batwoman Omnibus with the
Happy
foot
to
cover.
sell it. I
There,
want to
the,
get
the
this
whole
issue.
There's a certain part of the internet that would buy that up.
It's going to make our Batwoman omnibuses worth even more, Jess.
The
Yeah,
fo-
Jess.
Right. Thank you, Ray.
How,
Okay.
How I used Batwoman Omnibus first print to fund my college education.
There you go.
That's a good book title. I like that.
This will be purchased by me immediately.
Mhm.
I love this run so much.
Mhm.
J.H. William III's art deserves to be seen in the biggest possible format. And Rucker returning to the scene of the crime with Batwoman in Next Level makes it a perfect time to pick this up and read it.
I agree.
I just read the Elegy Compact comic. Loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Loved
Oh,
it. So this
yeah,
is a must pick up, must buy day one. This is really cool.
A compact, dude. Look, have you seen the artwork in here? Hold on.
I know. I don't get free omnis though, Omar.
Yeah, me
unfortunately,
either.
but I gotta do the $10 compact.
Oh.
We have to work for our comics, Omar.
I didn't know shopping. Back the fuck up. DC does not send me anything. I buy these out of my own. Damn, of course I can't find a damn double page spread. Cody's got me all tore up now. I was just wondering how they do double page spreads justice. Like this is amazing, man. Like artwork like this needs to
I
be.
agree, man.
I feel
Yeah,
like
the
double.
compact.
Oh, and a
Definitely
compact
seeing the artwork. It's like what Sean was saying, like seeing the artwork in the compact. It's like, okay, I need to get this collected in a larger format. This is like perfect timing. This is like,
It was
I mean-
a teaser. It was a $10 teaser. That's beautiful.
It really is.
yeah, that's great stuff, man.
An absolute Elegy edition would be very welcome.
Oh my gosh, I would buy that in
Is that not a
heartbeat.
thing yet? Oh, you
Not
would
a
assume that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. Now that said, the art here is unbelievably great. I didn't find that Williams's writing really rose to
Shut
great
up,
level.
Lars.
But
No one
you
wants
can read the
that.
damn thing.
No.
Why are you letting him back
What
on?
what is going on? Dom is
Poor
just taking
Lars.
over, man. Dom just got power hungry.
I support that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I partly co-sign with Lars. Elegy is one of my favorite stories ever.
Yeah. It's really great.
Really.
People
I'm-
asking in the
I'm
chat
ready
if
to- Rucker's going to do with it. Yeah.
people asking in the chat if this is worth a blind buy. $10 compact. Get a taste of it before you buy it.
Well, yeah. Almost
125,
nothing is worth a blind buy or in omnibus form because it's too expensive. Sample it.
Unless you got the money.
Nah, don't bother.
Then
No,
everything.
you
money,
have
honey.
the money.
What?
No. No.
Do you know how many blind buys Jess has done in his life this week alone?
Oh. It's his
This
thing.
week alone, indeed. All right. Well, another good thing that people
Ooh.
also blind buy.
Oh yeah.
I
New,
didn't know about this.
yeah,
this is
new
cool.
Nicholas Scott cover for Gail Simone's Birds of Prey Omnibus Volume 2. This is going to be $100, 896 pages. Coming out on the 4th of August. This is going to collect issues 91 through 108, including a B story that has not been printed in previous collected editions from DC. The 2009 Brightest Day relaunch with Ed Bennis on art, issues 1 through 15. The first issue of the 2-issue series of Convergence, Nightwing, and Oracle, and the Birds of Prey Giant issue number 1 story that Gail Simone did there.
Instant buy for me.
Can you show the cover again?
Yeah.
Will this be the last in the
Yes.
set? Maybe
Mm.
like okay.
Yeah.
Should be.
So-
yeah.
At first glance, I thought this was Frank Quietly,
Oh, I can see it. Yeah. With the
based
sun.
on Lady Blackhawk's face and Huntress's face.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not used to Nicholas. I don't know. I was expecting maybe a little more. It's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong.
Chin on Black Canary and Big Barda. Everybody's chin.
Right? You getting that Frank Quietly?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, from the
See what you're
side. Yeah.
saying.
The strong physique.
They do all have prominent chins. You're right.
I mean, there's Frank Quietly has an interesting way of drawing women, and this is better.
Yes.
I've never really
Quite.
enjoyed Quietly's women.
Now, you want to talk about a blind buy. I have never read Gail Simone's Birds of Prey, but
Oh,
I
it's so
love
good.
Gail
It's good.
Simone and I love the Birds of Prey. So,
Right.
is it even possible for me to find the first omnibus? And if I can, should I buy them both?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Yes. But again, sample it. Sample. Now, it is one of the best things ever. I mean, I'll tell you right now, it is something truly special. But yeah, sample it.
You know what, Sean? With the release of this, I don't need my trades anymore. I'd be happy to send you
there we go.
several or all of my trades, and you can sample it that way. I'll pay for shipping myself. I'm so certain you're gonna like
this is what we do on Near Mint. We
Thank
bring
you so
people
much.
together. Yeah.
No, this is what we do in Omnidot Vault.
This place is not about togetherness.
You got a private chat going with Sean right now going, hey, man, you're going to have to reimburse me on that shipping.
That is totally not true. We know that. Oh yeah, that was in the private chat. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Oopsie
no,
daisies.
Scott, I'll send it to you.
I think
This
if
is
you,
a state. You know how many books I'm giving away? What the hell?
if you sample it, you'll be hooked. That first story arc is such a killer story arc. I think you'll have to go on. And I think I've read this at least twice, if not 3 times. It's that good.
I hope you like it, Sean, because everybody else seems to love it.
Sure I will.
This particular series, with the more recent release of the DC Finest War anthology trade paperback, we got to see a look at the original Blackhawks. I have a bigger appreciation of that now, considering that Simone put Lady Blackhawk on her team. So just getting to see the differences between her and the OGs of the 50s made me like that era of DC more.
Does this have the McKeever stuff and Tony Bedard? Or is
No.
it
Just
so
enough.
I doubt. Can we go back to the contents? Let's see.
Yes. It doesn't have the McKeever stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's okay. You can skip over that. That's all right.
I love the fact that they're adding the B story from issue 100.
Me too.
Right.
It's never been collected.
Okay.
All right, what else we got? Dom.
We've got a deluxe edition of Gotham City Year 1 by Tom King and Phil Hester. This is going to collect issues 1 through 6 of Gotham City Year 1 and a brand new cover by Phil Hester as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
So good.
I
Great.
thought it was really, really. I kind of read it on a whim on DC Infinite, and God, it was really good.
I loved it when it was coming out. I could not speak like so much praise for the series. I wanted this in a deluxe for the longest time, in the same way I wanted the Human Target. So now that they're both available in the deluxe, like that's just really great stuff.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It's a must-read series. I think it's really.
I haven't heard much about it. I've
like
heard a
top
lot
3
about
Tom King run for me.
Ray,
probably.
you dig it. It was one of my books of the year in 2024, I think. Whenever it came out in trade,
That sounds right.
it was. Yeah, Ray, you would totally love this.
Oh,
I'd
So well
agree.
done.
well, you know, I have a sickness. Of course, I'll buy it, but
Well, I have the trade of it, and since I'll be upgrading, I'll send you the copy of the trade.
I heard you say that you're getting the omnibus, so you're gonna give away the trade, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's crazy. You don't want to keep both of them?
Trades and the Omni. That's
I
Raise the
have
double
the
dipper.
omnis and the trades of Birds of Prey. I'm going,
So-
oh my God, you're giving yours away?
Well, double dipper.
So again,
I'm the quintuple dip king. I mean, come on.
you raise a good point. I'm one of those people who, if an omnibus is about 800 to 900 pages, then I can kind of treat it like a large book, and that's okay. And then I can give away my soft covers, and that's fine. When you start to get, up to like 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,600 pages, then you kind of wonder, is the soft cover preferable? But here, no, they're just large books. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta address this piece. Just because that I suggest one thing for one thing does not mean that it should be in every single other collected edition.
It's going to be the new Blood Hunt.
Wait,
What is this going to be? Gotham City Year 1 and Heroes in Crisis
Why
Deluxe
not?
Edition. Like,
Why not?
why not? Why so? Let me
Why
bring
not?
that
It was
back
written
to
by
you.
Tom King.
No. The title is Gotham City Year 1, which has nothing to do with the murder mystery of a one speedster that just so happened to be
Yes,
in the
correct.
2018-19 event.
Why are you making him answer, Sean? You know he's going
Funny.
All right, let's
I'm
move on.
hyped.
to the-
I'm hyped.
All of that quickly said on the topic of double dipping. I did recently have an emotional crisis because, not to be indelicate, I need money. and I was gonna sell my X-Men epics because I have the Masterworks, and I'm like, I don't need these. It's double dipping. I don't need this, and they're going for a lot of money, so I'm just gonna sell them. I actually boxed them up and put them on eBay, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? And I unpacked them and I put them back on the shelf because I would miss them too much. So
That's why you canceled my order. Damn it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Lars. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna die with the most toys, Lars.
I know. Commandy. Okay.
Commandi, we have more
Commandi.
toys by Jack Kirby. This is $125, 896 pages, collecting issues 1 through 40, of course, of The Last Boy on Earth. I also would like to mention once again that this will be in the same vein of Warlord and the more recently announced Swamp Thing Dark Genesis omnibuses, that it will have period appropriate paper printing.
This is just a reprint, right? Can you
Yeah.
scroll down and see what's collected?
Yeah, it's 1 through 40.
1 through 40. Okay. But it will have a new cover. It will have the cover to issue number 1. So if you have the original one, that one's it's going to be worth as much as your Batfoot cover.
That would
I do. I don't think I picked that up. I
You don't have
did,
the original Commandy?
I did collect it back in singles back in the day and read it and reread it. But yeah, I'm happy to get this. This is great.
This is during the Roaring 20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially during Pearl Harbor.
Well, God.
It's like the fourth time we've said Pearl Harbor in the stream.
I know.
Commandy is. I'm not the biggest Kirby enthusiast, but I did read Commandy and I did enjoy it. It tends to be a comic for people who normally aren't that into Kirby.
Or Silver Age or Bronze Age.
Yeah,
for sure.
but it was really good. It was really, really good.
Super
Now,
fun.
when they say period appropriate paper, I assume that means
Non-glossy matte.
non-glossy. Yeah. What needs to be clear is it's not newsprint. People sometimes keep calling it newsprint. That's not appropriate. On the other hand, I don't always enjoy it when they dial it down like that. So
You do or don't?
I don't.
Well, it costs more than glossy paper stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why some of these prices have gone.
I mean,
up.
I want things in the best presentation they can be these days in the year 2026. I don't. How it was presented in back then isn't always important to me as to how it's presented now. So.
Well, some people want the colors to be as true to the original source.
Well, that I understand.
That's where that argument comes from. I think it's pretty cool. At least we have the understanding that now it seems like older material will try to give it a proper treatment as opposed to everything across the board is one paper stock, which a lot of us have gotten accustomed to. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of comments, people are like, oh, I don't like this new paper stock. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's
okay. If the argument is it can be the color presentation would be better, then okay. I mean, that I understand.
The only downside I see, and this is just me, is that these will be thicker. This will be a thicker book than your first printing because of the paper stock. So that's something to keep in mind in case you are limited to space and just how much you can have on a bookshelf.
Indeed. And I hope you have enough
lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Just using the Warlord book, how light the omnibus is.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Limited space. That's what floors are made for.
And if you
that's what separates us from hoarders. Jess, we've talked about this.
Omni hoarder, right
here. Do not look at ChubbyRay's floor, anybody.
Just.
Oh my! I had to go from one room to 4 because of too much weight in one floor.
Floor stacks, yeah.
I need a basement. Is what I need.
He needs a basement, and I know Jess will probably restructure his basement for this particular omnibus. And this is the Power Girl New Beginnings.
That cover, Jess. Look
at
that, baby.
So epic.
That's why Jeff had shoe mirrors.
Yeah. Formerly the Palmiotti Connor Power Girl Omni, now it is New Beginnings and Old Friends, collecting everything from her return after Infinite Crisis to Flashpoint. This is $125, 880 pages, collecting JSA Classified 1 through 4, Supergirl, issue number 12, Tarot 1 through 4, the 1st through 27th issues of Power Girl, a story from Wonder Woman 600, which is Fuzzy Logic, and also includes new essays and sketches from Palmiotti Connor and Judd Winnick.
I love that cover. That's from the Classified issue, right?
Yeah, first issue, the variant issue of Classified.
Yeah, love it. Man, that's good.
I can
Some good
sort of
stuff in here.
I can sort of see that this approach does work better. I mean, I don't know how many non-Palmiotti Connor issues there were, but just doing the whole series.
They leave after issue 11.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. But as you say, we don't have another Power Girl omnibus, so yeah, this works well.
We don't have, this is the
the
first one.
Great. This is good stuff. And it's hard to write her because the DC's always changing her power set and her origin. So every time there's a new Power Girl series, it's now she's Cal's godmother from Krypton or something.
Is it okay to buy an omnibus just
Yeah.
ask all the people that bought Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 2 direct market cover for that Mary Jane?
Yep. I mean, people buy $150, $200 textless variant covers all the time. And
Oh, well,
this
those are
one,
single issues, right?
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, my argument is that if people are willing to pony up for those, you can make the argument that, well, you get a lot more in these than you would do for that. So,
Or you could just buy this particular comic like I did, and I'll be double dipping covers.
Now, the other thing is that, you know, the reason I asked for it to be expanded is that every single one of those Power Girl collections is out of print, with the exception of I think even the reprint of the Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner.
yeah, Power Trip I think is out of print.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, all this stuff has been out of print for years. It'd be great to have it just in one place, and I'm glad they did. So that's awesome. You're getting the best of and other stories.
Well, also a purely Jimmy and Amanda one would be quite thin, I would think.
Yeah, it is gonna be. It would be.
so-
It would have been a lot thinner than this
Yeah.
particular omnibus.
Yeah, and as you say, her origin is all over the place. Although I believe some years ago, DC informed Jerry Conway, we're going to treat Power Girl like a derivative of Supergirl for purposes of not paying you royalties anymore.
Well, this is post Infinite Crisis,
Mhm.
so her
Yeah.
origin was redone in Infinite. Remember in Infinite Crisis?
I do. Yeah.
From
So this is
All-Star
that.
Squadron? Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, and a lot of that stuff had been retconned anyway. Like, remember when she was pregnant with Captain Adam's baby?
Well, also, wasn't she like Arian's granddaughter or something like that?
At one time, I think so. Yeah.
Arian, Lord of Atlantis. I think she was his granddaughter at one point. Yeah.
Oh well, there you go. So I guess Jess isn't the only one who had this as the background.
Dom is still here. Okay. Dom and Sean went into dark mode.
Yeah, my camera died, but I'll get that back up soon. We've got the third omnibus. of
Oh,
the
yeah,
Triangle
baby!
Era
Oh, yeah.
Superman. The one that they gave us is $150, 1,520 pages. This is going to collect Adventures of Superman 500 to 510, annual number 5, Action Comics 687 to 697, annual number 5, Man of Steel 22 through 32, and annual number 2, Superman 78 through 88, and annual number 5, The Hunter Prey 3-issue series by Dan Jurgens, and Green Lantern issue number 46 as the Reign of the Superman tie-in, extra collector's covers, sketches from the Reign of Superman by Dan Jurgens, story charts and full guides by Roger Stern, and various pinups.
I
love
am
this triangle era.
excited for this. It is also a huge double dip in case you have the Death and Return of Superman.
I'm so
but it
happy I never bought Death and Return of Superman.
I can sell you my copy now that these are coming out.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I mean, give it to you free.
It's okay, Jess.
I think I've purchased that stupid book like 8 times now, and counting these, this will be 9 times.
What's can we double check that price though?
Yes, let me go ahead and go to Lunar to see what they have.
But again, Omar, do you purge the previous versions as you buy the new ones, or
Yeah,
do
I
you,
give them away.
Have you?
Every
Okay,
single
you go.
one.
Okay.
I give them away. Yeah, I don't need to keep all that stuff. It's just Oh my god, how many times am I gonna buy this story? I don't even really like that much.
You don't like
That's why it didn't make it into the evergreen.
I
That
had
is
this,
the shocking thing here. Is this not your favorite? Yeah.
I have the stupid Absolute Edition, the limited one with the freaking tombstone.
The tombstone and the
Oh,
sketches and
That's flex.
So
Wow.
like, I don't. Can you make that bigger, Dom, please?
yes, I can. So this is
So-
on Lunar. This is what they have.
Wait. Okay. So what's the difference? Oh,
Well, the difference is that the
difference.
yeah, the one that they gave is 150. The one on DC's Lunar page is different. That's why I wanted to point it out.
I don't know, man. That's a thing. I'm usually.
Omar, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm
but
pretty sure it's $175 just from speaking to DC. Go ahead, Ray.
it's printed in Canada, right?
Most of the DC books are printed in Canada and or Mexico.
So we're dealing with tariffs. I mean, the price.
I don't know if there's
gotta do with
I don't know if
tariffs.
there's paper tariff. You're right though, Ray. With the state of tariffs, though, I don't know if
because
some are
stuff
on,
comes from
some are
Canada.
off.
We
It's
don't know
like-
what it's costing right now because the tariff
Well,
problems we're having with Canada.
I can tell you a little behind the scenes about something, and it's not DC, but there was another publisher I just talked to recently that was printing. They thought, okay, we're going to save time. We need this book. It was a Kickstarter that they did. We need this book this year. Let's get it printed in Canada. It's going to cost us a little more. The thing that happened was the Canadian printer was importing their paper and ink from China. So not only were there delays, but there were also taxes upon those. So then the price went up and it was a nightmare. So I don't know what's that's something I don't really talk to publishers about is prices. It's just I think it's even out of the hands of the collected editions. They don't come up with prices, right? It's just whomever's in charge. Yeah. But it's one of those things I've been saying for a long time now. You know, these books have been around since 2004.
Mm-hmm.
They were $100 then, $175 now. I don't know. I mean, everything seems to have gone up. Like everything I collect has gone up.
Yeah, that's just it. It could be tariffs, or it could just be the publishers are kind of contemplating, can we get away with 175? Because the last edition of the 52 omnibus was $175.
So it was
that had
You got it right behind me.
Yeah, and that had nothing to do with tariffs at all. The tariffs weren't a factor then. So it could be tariffs, but it could also just be they're like, this is a $1,500 omnibus. Can we get away with this price point?
What, $1,500? 1,500 pages.
Sorry, 1,500 pages. 1,500 pages.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
somebody told
Batman
me K-Lexus
Elseworlds.
went up. That apparently K-Lexus have now gone up to 250.
I'm so glad that I
Yeah,
bought my
furniture.
K-Lax a long
lumber
time
is
ago.
up and oil. And,
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now, see, again, the argument there would be, well, it's Legion of Superheroes. It's going to sell fewer copies. I mean, this is
Keep
Superman.
selling more copies.
Yeah, this
you
is
mean?
Superman. It's the Triangle era, so it is a little nerve wracking, to be honest. But I can sort of see where they're contemplating it.
If you want Reign of the
Could you-
Superman, be
Could you
sure
do
to
me a
get-
favor? And Dom, can you
Yeah.
zoom in on the content? Because I just want to compare and contrast a little bit. People in the chat are asking important questions like how far out does this go? So the Death and Return of Superman stops at issue 505 of Adventures, and Man of Steel stops at issue 26, and this goes all the way to 32. The Adjectiveless Superman stops at issue 83, and this omnibus goes all the way to 88. So about 5 more months, it looks like, worth of material. And because you also have the Green Lantern.
Yep, you have the Green Lantern issue number 46, which I don't think is in the.
It's a big
other
book.
Yeah.
And we oh my gosh, and let me tell you, if these books keep selling, I'm not allowed to say, how long they're going to keep these going, but these have been mapped way in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good.
And the mapping is amazing. Like what they've done.
Sure.
So
I'm not even a Superman fan. I'm thrilled for people who want this. I think it's a great thing. But
well, it's just because here's the thing. Superman has been so poorly collected in omnibus format for 20 years. Now is the time to get excited. Now is the time to be like, holy crap, I can't believe we're finally getting this. We don't even have Man of Steel yet, being the key word. I can't imagine when that comes out, people are going to flip out.
It will,
After
it will be interesting, although it's hard to tell if they can get away with this because everybody has their limits.
So hold on 1 second. So only 5 months. Yes. So only 5 months, but keep that in mind. That's 5 issues of Superman, 5 issues of Adventures, 5 issues of Man of Steel, and 5 issues of Action Comics.
Right. It's
So
4 titles
that
all
there
interspersed
gives you
together.
20 plus more issues than you got in the Death and Return of Superman omnibus. To kind of clarify what I meant by 5 more months in.
See, Atomicon knows what's up.
Oh my God. Hold on. Speaking of things going up, tell them how much the Stranger Things 4K releases for only 42 episodes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is.
It says $225. Yeah.
What?
$225.
That's crazy.
How much?
$225 for the 4K. The Blu-ray's a little cheaper at $199, I think.
Oh well,
Still though, that's crazy. Still,
thank God for that.
Well, I mean, it just things have gone up, and they don't manufacture as much. That's the thing. It's like when they slow down manufacturing, it's when I'm going to be worried about how much these books are going to cost.
Can we do a quick roundabout question before we move on to the next book for everybody here? Would you guys rather have one 1,500-page Omni for $175 or two 750-page Omnis for $100 each? Like usability and shelf-wise, that spine is going to be doing overtime. So, i.e., would you rather have Brubaker omnibuses of Daredevil Volumes 1 and 2, or would you rather have the Superman, the Triangle Air Omnibus, Volume 3?
I'd rather have the small, more and smaller. The Daredevil omnibuses are a pretty agreeable size. As you say, they broke up Brubaker, they broke up Bendis. That works very, very well. I am all in on like 800 to 900 pages, maybe 1,000, but I don't enjoy the 1,500, 1,600 ones. I have some of them, but yeah, no, it's smaller. I will actually pay a little more if I can get them a smaller, more readable size.
As someone that just read Justice League Dark Rebirth at over 1,500 pages,
well, no, yeah.
I am absolutely much happier if they had split that thing up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, these guys do not represent the thoughts and opinions of Near Mint Condition.
Yes, we
Uncanny
do.
Omar always wants it bigger.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, baby. Thicker than a stack of divorce papers.
I would
Give it to
much rather have had that thing split up into two. I loved the contents, but towards after the middle of it, and at certain points in those things, it becomes very unwieldy to try and read them.
Yeah, I mean, now
Shut up, Omar. We're talking here.
You gotta feel like you gotta be reading something, man.
Hold
on,
on, Omar. Gigantic. Look at
Omar,
that.
the adults are talking now.
The adults, the guys with the fragile hands, like I gotta go get manicures, are talking right now.
This is a one-night read. This was a one-night read. These books are a lot. The Nightwing was the same way. These books are a lot quicker to read. It's a one-night read. It's perfect. Those other books, I love Avengers vs. X-Men, but my God, it's massive.
Look, here's another way of thinking about it. Would I rather have a 1,500-page book for $175 or two 750-page books for $100 each?
$100 each. I'll pay the premium.
Well, I know you will,
yeah, me too.
I like saving money and I like saving part shelf space, so I will have to go with the 1,500-page omnibus for $175.
I chose right.
Much more
rightly.
Speaking, get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll give you an example. If DC Comics would make a Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age omnibus, put it for $200, I'll pay it because I'm going nuts. This is one thing I'm looking for forever. Is Legion of Superheroes Archives Volume 13, right? Volume 13. I think the cheapest price you find it's like $1,000.
What? $1,000?
He's right.
It's not that high. But
Volume 13 for less than I think $600 might have been.
It is quite expensive. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, the other portion of it is like
Bronze Age omnibus. I'll pay $200 for a Bronze Age omnibus.
If the choice is that like a higher price point or nothing, like someone mentioned the Aquaman by Peter David omnibus. Now they may have been thinking we could split this up, but there might be concerns on a lesser property on how well will Volume 2 sell.
Yeah,
there might be some sales consequences to splitting it up. They may have thought doing this at $150 price point is the only real way to get it done and make it profitable. That I'm sympathetic to. But if you're given a choice between one enormous puppy or two smaller puppies, I'm going to take the smaller puppies.
I think I'm going to take a poll.
Are
I'm going to take a poll.
Yeah.
I'm torn. It's very interesting hearing both sides in this panel here. I'm like somewhere in between. Like it really depends on like what it actually collects and stuff like that.
Well,
like I'm looking at the Immortal Hulk. That thing should have been split into two. That thing's massive. Right,
this
like that's
goes
too
to the
big.
point that my favorite format in a way is OHCs. So there's a number of OHCs that I've not upgraded Omnibus because like Ultimate X-Men, I have the OHCs. Grant Morrison, New X-Men, I have the OHCs. The Ultimates, I have the OHCs. Do I have any desire to upgrade the Omnibuses? No, I think the OHCs work wonderfully.
Yeah,
like when Ray brought up the Titans, like that's a little too skinny for me almost. That's like that's like a deluxe edition almost, right? Like
don't like them like that. All right, here we go. I'm starting
know.
the poll. How do y'all like your books? Thicker than a Snicker or slimmer than a toothpick? You all get to decide.
Thinner than a pinner.
Can
All
I,
right.
while we're waiting for the poll results, can I just say what a wonderful panel we have? You know, over 300 plus people watching us live right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe to all of our channels. We all have one except Lars. So hit all of our channels.
For which people are grateful.
And make sure you smash that like button. Thank you.
Sean knows the power.
I have never thought about taking a poll for something. Who is voting for? Who the hell's voting for?
I have just smashed the like button. So yeah.
Lars, do not forget to vote, Lars. Your votes count.
I voted as well.
Apologies for that. I am curious where this is going to end.
Thank you, James.
Speaking of, I'm curious. Yes, I agree. Sean for president.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We've also got
even keeled. Yeah, true.
Even keeled, one that Omar got to announce. This is
this is
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, well done, Omar.
I love seeing your suits, gentlemen.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank you.
I'll let you talk about it more because you are more educated on this than I am.
Yes, I went to the School of Hard Knocks and Alan Moore's Swamp Thing to get ready for this one. So pretty much what this is replacing the Bronze Age Omnibus, but it is going back to the truest colors that they can get it with that type of paper stock we talked about earlier. And Jose Villarrubia is overseeing the project, and he's known for the remastering and recolorization of just about my gosh, so many great books. The most recent ones are the Richard Corbin books that have come out from Dark Horse Comics, which if you haven't seen, they are a thing of beauty. So this is the Bernie Wrights and stuff, the Len Wein stuff. And
who's the writer?
I'm sorry. Are you in class, or are you here to teach, or did you
I have my hand up?
Yes.
I have my hand
do
up.
not have your hand up.
Right
if I
here,
had a
dude.
piece of chalk, I'd throw it at your face right now. So this will be a slipcase edition, 2 books. And if you notice let me see here. So I announced what it was collecting, and before people were about to start asking questions about, wait a second, the Bronze Age goes all the way to issue number 19. That's the beginning, 16 through 19 of the Saga of Something, or the beginning of another storyline that another creator wraps up. Those stories will be collected without going anywhere into detail. I'm sure most people can probably guess, in another omnibus, which is the follow-up to this. And I'm pretty sure most people know what that will be.
I think we figured it out.
This is a huge one. Yeah. But, I'm sorry for the people that have bought the Bronze Age. You are more than welcome to keep the Bronze Age one. This is just a better book. And there is something in here. I don't know if they put it into the solicits, but it's the unfinished issue 25. Yes. Okay, for the first time. There we go. With Joe Rubinstein and Jose Villarrubia. I think there was only one page that was missing from the original that they couldn't get back. So I think they had Joe Rubinstein actually finish it.
Shout out to one of the greatest thinkers, Joe Rubinstein.
Yeah. So with limited shelf space, 2 slimmer books actually takes up more space than one big book because of I forgot to end the poll. Thank you for reminding me. Because of the front back covers with the second.
I mean, it does, although how much more shelf space, I think. Because, again, as Jess says, if you take that Just League Dark Omnibus and eyeball splitting it in half, it's not going to take up much more room.
So anyway, this is a big deal. It's cool. No, this was not what I teased. I teased something that's not coming until 2027. And if you look at the date here, this is coming in
November.
2026. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad they made me take out the date because I originally August was the date that they gave me.
So I'm not actually a Swamp Thing devotee, but I did read this stuff, and even I was going, "Oh, I can see why people get excited about this."
Well, and it comes in a beautiful slipcase, right? Like
Yeah.
those 2 books in a big slipcase.
So it's 2 books in a slipcase.
It's 1 book in a slipcase that can hold 2.
Yeah, and you could probably
Like
guess what
the-
the second book is going.
Yeah,
to
like the
Oh.
Doomsday Clock standard size hardcovers that they came out with shortly
Mm.
after, where you got the standard size hardcover for Volume 1 that collected issues 1 through 6, and they had an open spot, so when you
Right.
eventually got Volume 2, you could
Okay.
slip it right next into that
Okay.
first one.
So
It's
hang on.
It's an omnibus. It's not
It's an
standard size.
Wait.
Here's something else too. When I filmed that video, we didn't even know about the slipcase. I had to go back and refilm that part, find the same student time,
Yeah.
because they were like, "Oh, by the way, here's the mock-up, and it's going to be a slipcase." And I'm like, "Oh crap! I better mention that in the video then." So I had to go back. I don't know if people will be able to catch when I cut it. Dom helped me put it together, by the way.
Wait, to be clear, that one
Twice. About it twice.
Yeah, I
that
have beard, like fully grown beard in one shot.
Yeah, I told Omar, I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to cut up this video without making it obvious that it was 2 different Omars in 2 different places.
No, this is just going to be 1 book with a slipcase. The second book
Yeah.
will be actually. Can you highlight that?
Yeah, this is a mock-up.
People are saying it's confusing.
Well,
because
wait,
there's
hold on. Are they releasing that Volume 2 separately?
Yes.
Oh, that
But
is
they're leaving
confusing.
space in the slipcase.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is confusing. Fool that I am. I look at that and I go, "Oh, you can buy these, together in one set."
Well, it's just like weird. Like when you go to the store, like it's gonna have a big old open space in it, like a big gap. Like
Yeah.
if we're looking at this mock-up,
Well, but I wish the picture
That's
had
what
a
they
bigger
did for
open
that's what
space.
they did for Doomsday
Right.
Clock. I remember
Omar, I
going
think
in.
you need to recut
No, you're
your
right.
video.
I mean, but yeah, I assumed you could buy 1 and 2 together in a slipcase edition.
I'm double checking right now.
Yeah, you need to redo your video now.
So
I'm not
it's gonna
redoing
be
the
100
video.
So, and again, great material, but it's gonna be 150 for Volume 1 and 150 for Volume 2.
Hold on a second, Lars. I'm asking.
Okay.
So does that mean, Dom, we can sell this?
You can
The,
sell that. You can happily
Bronze Age
sell that
comic?
and get the brand new Dark Genesis Omnibus for your collection.
Sweet.
Or you can gift it to Sean and see if he likes it.
Oh yeah,
I-
Sean.
nope.
I'll include this in your box.
Thank you.
What?
absolutely.
I'm joking.
What? Okay. Did I mean to send it to Cody? I forget now.
Send it to Cody.
Send
Sure.
it to Cody.
Everybody gets a
what?
book.
No, I don't
Yes,
need any
sir.
Bronze Age. I
You're on
don't
the
necessarily
spot
need a
right
lot
now.
of Bronze Age stuff. So listen, send it to me if you want. I always do an unboxing for the channel. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, also, I
So-
I've been reading too much Swamp
Okay.
Thing stuff, so maybe I do need to give this a read at some point.
So to be clear, the contents listed there,
Yes.
It's-
that's for
Contents go
Volumes
to
1
one
and 2. I
This
assume.
is for Volume 1.
volume
Like I
one.
said, whenever I recorded the video, it was just going to be an omnibus. There was no talk of a slipcase. Then they
Okay.
decided, let's make it into a nice slipcase. So I'm finding out what exactly will be in this book because that
So
image.
what on earth is in Volume 2? Is that the writer who likes to not be named, or
I
He's
think
only hinted at it. He can
Okay.
only hint at it.
Yeah,
okay,
this is a hint.
I
As
think
we
I think,
move-
I think it's confusing because the label says Dark Genesis Omnibus. It doesn't say Dark Genesis Omnibus Volume 1.
right. Okay.
Mm,
So I have asked.
Okay.
Let's calm down.
No, I can't
Calm
calm
down,
down for the next book.
I'm
Omar,
gonna
because-
end the poll with 154 votes.
Oh, wait, I
Wow.
haven't voted yet.
I'm sorry, 155. Okay, go ahead and vote, Jess, please. for the
Nope,
love of
we are not
God.
wrapping up, Fernando. This is
I don't know
primetime
how to
central.
vote, so it's fine.
All right, fine. God bless, Jess. All right. So 59% like them thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, the
Nice.
people know
Okay.
how.
Never a toothpick.
People have lost their minds.
Wow. Jess does not represent the thoughts and opinions of your making this.
Anybody.
All right. Let's
I
move
know
on
I
to-
can't calm down for this specific book. Something that I have been waiting for the last
Wow. This is
4
yeah.
years. Yeah. New Titans Omnibus Volume 1. Go ahead, Omar. Sorry.
I was gonna say this is for people that are wondering. This is the canceled volume 6.
Yep. Cancel
Okay.
Volume 6
Oh.
and New Teen Titans. This is
It's
going to collect.
It is different material. It doesn't have the.
Well, yeah, it's not Teen Titans Spotlight. Yeah.
Right.
No.
It's following right where we left up from 5. So yeah, New Titans 50 through 76 and annuals issues 5 through 6 with the profiles added. Secret Origins annual number 3. Batman 436 to 442, which is the first 4 issues of that are Batman Year 3. And the latter parts are part of the A Lonely Place and Dying crossover that introduces us to the very good old Tim Drake. Hawk and Dove issues 11 through 12 and annual number 1, and a story from Secret Origins issue number 46, The New Titans Tower in the Sky. I also want to point out that I just realized when I first read A Lonely Place and Dying, I read it out of order because I went Batman first, parts 1, 3, and 5, and then I went back to New Titans to read 2 and 4. So that's why I don't know. I just had this this revelation, but I know that like some people are probably asking why it ends on the Titans Hunt storyline, because the Titans Hunt storyline ends. I think it's issue 79 or 80, but this ends at 76. I reread issue number 76 today. See what the hubbub was about. I'd forgotten. And I think this is actually the perfect place to leave a cliffhanger so that people can get enticed for volume 2. The last part of issue 76 ends on the massive, like, oh my gosh, what happened to the Titans? And that'll get you revved up for volume 2.
All right, everybody, I got an answer from DC. Let's go up to the.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
The
Okay.
answer so quickly?
So this is from Dustin. He's saying there will be 2 books in the slipcase. A single book is too big for the paper choice that they're using.
Wow.
And they wanted to keep the mapping. So this is exactly what you were getting for $150.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
2 in a
Way less
slipcase.
confusing.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
right. Well done, DC. Well done.
Yeah.
Now, I could have
Thank you,
just texted. I could have just texted a random guy and like asked him a question, and
You could have just made up
you
the
just have to take my word for it.
Yeah.
No, he did text me back. That was awesome.
That's great.
Thank you, DC.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Justin.
Sorry for the misinformation on my part.
This might be like the perfect middle ground in my mind if, like, again, the Immortal Hulk Omnibus, if it was split into 2, but it was in a slipcase, you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of the best of both worlds in my mind. Like, if they started doing this more often.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, doesn't this validate the point we were just making about how we need these things split up, Omar?
No,
No.
the chat
Isn't it validating the thinnies?
F the chat.
Yes.
Yes, we're still here, Maddie.
Of course
Maddie.
we're still here. We never
No. I'm gonna ask Maddie. Maddie, thicker than a Snicker or slimmer than a toothpick?
Don't
Maddie.
ask her that
No,
way.
no.
Don't
That's not how it is.
She needs
Yeah,
a
like you're-
context.
aren't you her
Don't
boss?
play her. Don't play with Maddie.
Will the men please let the lady speak?
Why-
Why did
Am
you
I the
invite
only
her on?
progressive guy here?
Give
Fair
her the
play, Omar. Fair
context.
play.
Fair
Give her the
play.
Yes,
context.
it's
calling him
no,
Terry
Maddie,
Steve.
it depends on how it's used.
What context? Good point.
The context of books, Maddie, of course. Books, Maddie.
How do you prefer, Maddie? How
No,
do you
no,
prefer,
Sean, don't.
no. Maddie, how do you prefer your omnibus? Should they be 1,500 plus pages?
Wow,
and
that's not what I said.
Or should they be split in 2 so that you can easily and conveniently read them to your leisure? That's the question at
To
hand.
their
today.
leisure.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't
We
like
read
the
this
way
for
you
leisure?
threw that
Yes.
leisure in there in the last part.
I read for leisure.
All right, fine. Let's move on.
Leisure and pleasure.
Sitting
Yeah.
around
Yes.
his
Does
afro.
anybody else have notes on New Titans?
I'm excited. I am
I'm
so
excited.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
great.
Yes.
I personally think just rereading the Titans Hunt storyline last night, this is a perfect way to end this omnibus off. That's just my opinion, but I know that
I don't know. I'd still be inclined to put the whole Titans Hunt in there, just because it's
me
very
too.
it's very odd to end on part 6 out of 9.
but the part 6 is a dang good cliffhanger. Mr.
yes,
Lars.
I know, but either way, I'm very excited for people on this. I personally think the run goes downhill when George Perez is gone, but
When
Titans
Tom
Hunt,
Grummett joins.
yeah, no, Grumman's art is very good, and Titans Hunt is very good, but a lot of people like this, so
The woman of the
Like
house
what?
has spoken.
There's a
In real life.
thing. Did Tom say
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
boy. Here
Let's
we
get
go.
into that.
Patty, we appreciate your honesty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna put Heroes in Crisis issues 1 through 9 and Batman 64 and 65 in New Titans Omnibus Volume 1. That's what we'll send over to DC.
We have enough Titans.
No, we don't.
Do not have
No, we
enough.
don't. Bro, I am never inviting you on a show again. Just for
Whoa,
saying
whoa,
that.
okay, stop.
Wow.
Power hungry, man. He's gone mad. All Dom needs for the thumbnail is him holding all those rings from Green Lantern number 49. Man.
I have one here. I just need to get the other colors. So,
Yeah, Heroes in Crisis is a Wally West story. It should totally be included here. Absolutely.
you know what? It's not wrong. Although at this point it very much becomes Donna-centric, and then we get a brand new team in after Titans Hunt. But that's besides the point. Very excited for this omnibus.
But yeah, that's one of those omnibuses you worried you were never going to get. So, well done.
Very happy to DC. Wonder Woman: The Golden Age Omnibus Volume 3, 2026 edition. This is $125, 784 pages. This is going to collect Sensation Comics 49 through 69, Comic Cavalcade 14 through 22, and Wonder Woman issues 16 through 25. And this collection includes dozens of meticulously restored stories. I really, really do like this era of Wonder Woman. I have fallen in love with the fun of Golden Age Wonder Woman. I never thought I would be saying that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Volume 4 is the one that's out of print and going for crazy stupid money.
We'll get there. We're
yeah.
doing the omnibus reprint poll here soon.
Nice.
Lars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. So let's go ahead and move on to the trade paperbacks. This is where they are going to go all into the DCKO galore.
Okay.
DCKO.
Yep.
Yeah. DCKO all fight. These are. Yeah.
Dom, sorry. Dustin's wondering if we had any more questions. He's in a meeting right now, but he's like he can answer some questions. Do we have any more questions for him about Omnis or?
Yeah.
Is the Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age coming?
Okay, not those questions. Like,
let's worry about that another time.
This is
taking a wild
crazy.
shot.
This is crazy. He answered before I even finished texting. Hell no! Don't ask me about Legion of Superheroes.
How dare you?
He's like, "What do you want DC to go broke? All 12 people gonna buy that?"
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, Omar? One thing you can ask him: is there any way that you could add the Tony
I know
Bedard
you're
and
not
Sean
gonna ask
Keever?
Heroes in Crisis, and that's stupid.
No. We're not talking about. I don't want no damn Heroes in Crisis. I'm talking about Birds of Prey by Gail
Oh, you
Simone.
know.
Sean? Let me ask my question.
Birds of Prey.
Yes, I'm wondering if there's any way that this could be expanded to include the Tony Bedard issues for this specific omnibus.
Okay, I think he meant like any clarifications, not expansion.
Okay, never mind. That's it.
I think that's him. That's between him and his team.
I think we're good.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh,
all right.
Here's a good question. I'm sorry. This goes back to a question I wanted to know about Dark Genesis, Swamp Thing. What you referred to the paper stock?
That Norm 45 type of paper, but it's coming from a different printers, so it won't be exactly like the Warlord paper stock, but as close to it as they can make it.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
That's why I remember when I said that paper stock makes your books thicker.
Yeah.
That's why it wouldn't fit into one.
Thicker and lighter.
Thicker and lighter, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Thick light.
Because it's lighter, it's very easy to read.
So trade paperbacks, DCKO all fight. Is this where we're gonna get like the one shots, like with?
Yeah, this is where we're going to get specific one shots where you have characters like Cyborg and Swamp Thing fighting in Titans issue 30, or if it's in the range of Harley and Zatanna fought each other, they're going to collect that all in here in 1999. Coming on the 4th of August, this is going to collect Wonder Woman versus Lobo, Captain Atom versus Superman, Aquaman 12, Titans 30, Harley Quinn versus Zatanna, The Flash 28, Superman 33, and DCKO Red Hood versus the Joker issue number 1.
Awesome.
Fun stuff. I don't know if it's, but some of these are probably skippable, right? But I don't know.
I'll be bothering Sean and Kody asking you guys what order do I need to read these. That's the stuff that I was asking earlier.
This was like round 3 or something like that. So it's like in between DCKO, issues 3 and 4 or something like that.
They had All Fight Month, and that was in December, and we got all these solo fights between characters. This will not include the main story, just the tie-ins. This is of varying levels of quality. But I think that it's a great companion piece if you enjoy the framing device and concept of DCKO.
Well said.
I agree with Sean. Anytime you have this many creative teams, some of them are going to really hit the mark and some of them aren't. But overall, I thought this was way better integrated than a lot of crossovers.
Sean, can I trade you my Birds of Prey for your DCKO to see if I like it?
I have single issues of DCKO, but I will happily send them to you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, there you go.
Nice. See, we all get along.
Yeah.
We all get along. I hope people get along on the way that they're doing the DCKO tie-ins for specific ongoings. And the first one is Justice League Unlimited. They are not doing a volume numbering for the KO tie-ins on those specific ongoings. They are instead rebranding them under the DCKO umbrella at the first part of the title.
That username is brilliant.
17.99, 136 pages, collecting Justice League Unlimited 12 through 16.
This is cool. Terrific 10 stuff. He put together a team of like time displaced heroes to do a little side mission within the whole DCK event. Fun stuff.
I've been reading Justice League Unlimited on DC Infinite. Mark Waid writes terrific stuff. I've really enjoyed this. I haven't quite gotten up this high, but it's a good series.
It seems like the way they're kind of, they got the DCKO banner on and stuff like that. Maybe in theory you could skip over this. Like you can, if you're only collecting the Justice League Unlimited main stuff. So
yeah.
This will go right after your volume 2 of.
I can't wait for these paperbacks, and I can't wait for the omnibus. Oh my god.
As an event, I mean, as like a single issue event, I liked it a lot more than
I love ChubbyRay, man. Like ChubbyRay.
I can't wait to see how they're gonna map. I wonder if they're gonna use like Omar and Crisis like mapping of the. I mean, I'm worried about all that future stuff with.
Well, I haven't even read this stuff, man. I wouldn't know how to map it. I would have.
I got you, Ray. We can do a video on it.
I love it. That stuff's amazing.
We've also got DCKO Superman in that same exact manner, 17.99, 200 pages, collecting Superman issues 28 through 35. So there's double dipping in between this and the DCKO All Fight.
Oh, that is a little annoying.
Double dipping Ray.
I will say that this tie-in stuff, I thought the Superman was probably the better of the tie-ins. Like I've really found it, the Superboy Prime, the Lois Lane, the dark version of the Legion or whatever. Like I thought all that stuff was cool.
I found it really awesome.
These were good. Yeah.
Super Job has an excellent question at 131 there.
Oh no! Don't bring that up again.
Please bring it up. Please bring it up.
Oh, we spent 10 minutes on the. Okay, let's bring it up. Shouldn't that character?
Oh God.
He's not wrong.
Look at Cody's trying not to laugh. He's like, no, I'm not gonna get canceled. I ain't gonna be the one.
No, it's a fair criticism. it's a nice jab from Super Job. So
yeah.
It's a fair criticism. I love it, man.
DCKO Battle Royale.
There's the boss battle. Okay.
Yeah,
there it is. Okay.
The boss battle is going to be collected in here. So we answered Omar's question earlier. 17.99, 256 pages as my camera dies. Justice League, the Omega Axe Special, DCKO Night Fight, which is the series where Batman and the other Bat people are all part of the DCKO ins with Dan Mora on art. DCKO, The Kids Are All Fight Special #1 by Jeremy Adams. Green Lantern Galactic Slam by Jeremy Adams. And DCKO Boss Battle issue #1.
I love it.
All this stuff, could it fit in one omnibus potentially? Like, would it be a 1,500 page omnibus?
Yeah.
Thick.
It's gotta be thick, but they'll do it.
If they ever did that, I would want them to include maybe the Absolute Power stuff if they could, like that, because I thought those kind of pair so well together as events. So I don't know. I don't know if it would just be DCKO or maybe you get some Absolute Power.
It pairs well, like white wine and fish.
Night Fight was my personal favorite part of DCKO. Cyanide with that.
Night Fight issue 4 is a genuinely phenomenal comic book that validates the existence of that series. Dan Mora and Josh Williamson did amazing with that. And by and large, what's in here is really good. I love the Omega Axe Special. I thought that was quite good. But I will admit to Green Lantern Galactic Slam being my least favorite comic of the year so far.
Wow.
There you go. Okay. I missed that one. That was one of the tie-ins I didn't catch. So
you did yourself a favor, brother.
There you go.
The
I got a good, I got a good, you know.
He has a good intuition.
Things, so.
He has a spidey sense.
The only regret with the boss battles that it didn't go on longer. I mean, it's a credit to DC because DC could have taken the attitude of, well, why are we promoting Vampirella and all the other ones? But they did it, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just wish it had been a miniseries, but that's
you want some of those fights to go on longer, but
yeah, that's just because
like, here and there.
Superman versus Highlander, you think I'd like to see more of this, but it was great for what it was. Yeah.
Well, you guys are getting me interested in this event.
Dude, this event's gonna suck so bad. Jess is gonna be like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?"
I worry about that, but I mean, listen. Compared to like Dark Crisis or compared to Night Terror, you know what I'm saying? Like this is miles ahead of that stuff. So
okay,
this is the most fun I've had with a DC event in 5 years.
I have trauma from Night Terrors. Don't even say that, please.
You don't like your books
taking World, or
you don't like your books taking 2 month breaks?
No, actually, and every DC hero was asleep during that book. I was too. That book put me to bed.
Dude. Absolutely. I was asleep for 3 months straight. You're right. You're totally right.
Oh my gosh, Sean. We got Bruce Wayne, Not Super, the Bat Catastrophe graphic novel. We've also got Teen Titans Go on Strike graphic novels, both for $12.99. Although this one collects Teen Titans Go 2025 relaunch issues 7 through 12.
I love Teen Titans Go. God,
it's so good. It's
really
the book or the TV show?
The TV show.
The TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my kids love Teen Titans Go.
I used to have a sort of gym that I went to work out, and they would play Teen Titans Go on the monitor, and I'd be on the treadmill, and like I would have to be careful that I didn't get to laughing so hard that I didn't fall off the treadmill and injure myself.
What's this crappy comment about Doomsday Clock? You're putting it in with Identity Crisis. You're putting those three together?
I agree.
We can't be attacking all the viewers now.
No, I'm not attacking the viewer. He's saying you are saying that.
I said what?
What you just highlighted.
I didn't highlight anything.
Okay, Dom, you highlighted it.
Hey, listen, man. Like we got. Oh yeah, I highlighted that comment.
Dom has gone to hiding now. I mean,
yeah, Dom is in control.
No, my camera's dead. My camera's dead.
His protection for his Heroes in Crisis thing. So
I have lost all control of my channel. That's it.
I already know I'm about to stop getting invited to these things because I just can't stop saying
That's
what
okay.
I say.
What? That's the fun of it.
That's why we have you here.
Thank you so much. Did we promo Aquaman? Because I was going to say
not yet. This is Justice League Blue Volume 2 of Aquaman, collecting issues 0 and 8 through 13. I just want to point that out just in case people are wondering about the contents here. Very weird content.
13. I got you.
I'm ready to take you on Foxtastic 4. You are so wrong. You shouldn't even be reading comics.
This is 9 through 14. Sorry.
I love it. Starting to sound like Howard Chaykin. Calm down, old man.
Oh my god, I love that Chaykin interview.
Oh, that may be a fake comment from Fake McCoy.
He got the power to control blood in this one, guys. It's pretty sick. Or no, water, right? This is just water.
Right.
Blood is included in that.
He talks to fish too.
There's water in blood. I mean,
by the way,
there's water and blood. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Volume 1. I love the Volume 1. I think Jeremy Adams is so great. I am very excited for this book.
Yeah.
Very excited. I haven't read the singles. I'm very excited for this Aquaman.
I fell off it, but it was good stuff. That first volume, I liked it a lot.
The stuff with Mara, I don't know. Wow.
Got it.
I just love it
for you.
I think this is great stuff. This is the first Aquaman that I've like really enjoyed since Jeff Johns during the New 52 era. Jeremy Adams I feel like every book he touches,
he's killer, bro.
Like, must read for me now.
He's killing it. He's killing it, doing really good stuff.
He is fantastic, man.
The art too, John Tim's got to give a shout out. I think this John Tim stuff is so good. Like the underwater, like it all just looks so great.
For certain. Batgirl Volume.
Have you guys read that? I apologize, Dom. Go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
I was just going to ask if anybody had read any of this Batgirl Because I've heard good things about Tate Bromble.
I think personally the first arc was like the series highlight so far. Second arc, you get that Shiva year 1 kind of stuff. Didn't really do it for me. The third arc kind of brought it back up maybe a little bit, but that first arc is still like the highlight of Tate Bromble and Miyazawa's time on the title so far. And they just started their the fourth arc or whatever, and hopefully, you know, we can get right back to that first arc stuff because that was some really good stuff.
I agree with Kody 100%. I dropped this after the first arc, not because it was
That's
bad,
fair.
just because I enjoyed it. I got what I needed, and there were just so many other books. But this is a good book, and Tate Bromble is doing a tremendous job at DC. Actually, New Titans just launched or just came out yesterday or Wednesday, excuse me, and that issue was awesome. He's the new writer on Titans. That was good.
Plus, Green Lantern Dark was underrated. People don't talk about that Elseworld. I thought that was good stuff from World of Deladera and Tate Bromble as well. So,
okay, great. Good to
Jenna
know.
agreeing with Kody as well on the first arc of Batgirl.
You know what?
Awesome.
I ain't agreeing with Kody at all because I just want to be different. Whatever Kody said, I wasn't even listening.
Unreal.
I will say though, Omar,
You can't call me sheep. What's up?
your friend Tarun Grombeck on Catwoman, Volume 3, Court of Fools.
Still writing it. Good for her, man. I'm so happy.
79 through 84, 1799.
She is
Carmine
loving
Falcone.
writing that book. So I'm glad that she's still on it.
Oh, it's a great cover. Oh,
It is, yeah.
It is a cool cover,
wow.
yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
cover. Court of Owls. We've also got a new expanded complete collection of Deadman by Kelly Jones, which also includes Tim Seeley's Brave and the Bold anthology stories from issues 13 and 16 as well.
This is good. Oh man, wasn't this released in hardcover before, like a deluxe edition?
That's a good question. I don't.
think it was. I cannot find it, and then I'm like, am I crazy?
There was a gallery edition that came out, I want to say like 9 years ago, Omar.
and it was the Kelly Jones stuff, right?
It was the Kelly Jones stuff. It was like Dead Man, Love After Death, and Exorcism, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to have it. I think I gave it. Sometimes when I have giveaways, man, I end up giving away the books that I was supposed to keep. I can't find
Be generous.
it. Shoot. Okay. So, but this
Deadman's getting a lot of love from DC. It's pretty cool. New ongoing series and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's writing that?
Oh,
the
it's your
same
boy
team
from
as Ice Cream Man
Yeah.
Same
Oh,
team.
okay.
Marazzo and
Awesome.
Prince.
That's going to be amazing.
and O'Halloran on the coloring, I believe.
Yes,
so, yeah.
sir. So-
Excellent.
We've also got a 2026 edition of Firestorm the Nuclear Man by Jerry Conway, Eduardo Pansica, and Rob Hunter, $17.99, collecting Legends of Tomorrow, issues 1 through 6.
Now, this is a character. We're going to be doing a most wanted DC Finest poll. It's something that DC wants us to do. I'm
that's
curious
awesome.
where Firestorm is going to land on that poll.
Well, I hope
I
high,
love-
because the collections have
Because
been.
there are no collections.
Well,
there
that-
are
exactly right.
no
Yeah.
Firestorm collections outside
There is one inadequate collection, but
there was the Gail Simone and Ethan Van Sciver
oh yeah,
trade,
yeah.
post Infinite Crisis. But as far as like 80s, nothing has been collected. It's crazy. So
Yeah. We need Ostrander in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
that'd be
see
nice.
that it's not a candidate for $150 omnibus, but DC's Finest would seem to be a very natural home for it.
That's how I've been
Is this-
reading it.
is this true? Alex Ross doesn't like Firestorm.
Oh well, maybe not.
What's
That
his deal?
sucks.
Well, I
love
mean,
Firestorm.
it's not even that like he hates Firestorm. I just think that there's a cutoff date for all the DC characters that he typically draws. Marvel, I think it's different where he has a contract with Marvel, and if he needs to draw something for a cover or a pinup, like they'll do it because he's under contract. But with DC, I think you can even tell with the characters that he's also included in Kingdom Come that he has an affinity for two particular eras of DC, and that everything else after is like a hard cut. Like I've never seen him draw John Kent. I have never seen him draw Static, but I have seen him draw all these Golden Age characters. So
Sometimes creators just get a dislike for certain characters, and where does it come from? Keith Giffen had an almost pathological hatred of Karate Kid. And
Not Ralph Macchio Karate Kid, guys.
No, sorry,
Heroes, guys.
sorry, Legion of Superheroes Karate Kid.
The
Now,
original.
where did that come from? It was very odd.
There is a new Firestorm series coming, Fury of the Firestorm.
Jeff Lemire.
on it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is
Sean.
apparently now
Jeff
only an
Lemire, bro.
8-issue series.
Yeah,
What? Is that new?
I actually was lucky enough to read the first 2 issues, and all I can tell you is that Firestorm fans are going to be happy.
But only for 8 issues, though. That's crazy.
Listen, bro, it's better than what we've been getting. I need to be fed. I
That's
love
true.
Firestorm.
That's true.
It's genuinely shocking those days when a sort of, and I say this in terms of sales, a B-level character could go 100 issues.
I think you're being generous with B level.
Well,
They were- Gail and Ethan were really good friends at one time.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so much so that she sent me this was years ago, an email taking up for her friend, and that's another story.
No.
I can't wait to hear that.
Speaking of Gail
you
Simone,
know the story, Jess. I told you that.
No, you have what? Gail Simone and BVS? No. What?
I know I've shared that story with you. Anyway, go ahead. Tell us about this.
speaking of Gail Simone, the thing that I think she's probably talked about a billion times, of course. This is the Ron Mars run on Kyle Rayner. They're doing a re-edition of the thick trade paperback. This is going to collect issues 48 through 57, New Titans 116 to 117, and Rebels issue number 1.
Now, before people start freaking out, this I asked way ahead of time. This is just a reprint because they're having a new Green Lantern run that's starting. It's going to star Kyle, so they wanted something cheap to put out there. It's not replacing the compendiums.
Sure.
It's not replacing. It doesn't mean that we'll never get an omnibus. They're not going to kickstart this line again. This is just a cheap entry point for people that want to get into the character before before the new series comes out. All right, now you can freak out.
We can freak out indeed. We've also got 2 Rebirth reprints, but the first one here is the volume 1 of Deathstroke, the professional from the Priest run, collecting issues 1 through 5, and Deathstroke Rebirth number 1. There is also a brand new series out by Tony Fleeks and Carmine Di Giandomenico, taking up from what Layman had set up in his Titans run over to the next level. So if you are interested in reading more Slade Wilson, want something new, or want something old, those are the 2 routes that you can go on.
Okay, so this run just dropped, right? And my buddy Shannon from Bat City Comics, she thought it was I'm sorry, this is the Tony Fleece book just dropped, the first issue. She was like, it was one of the best books I've read this year.
It's crazy.
So that book is now next level. Have we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
frick, we're going from all in to just boom next level.
Just what I said about the Sega Genesis.
I know, but I ignored that.
We're still in all in.
Yeah.
It's just that they're calling this initiative next level, like the next wave of new books is called next level.
Yeah.
Of all in.
Yes. So this is all in phase 2. And from what
Right.
Josh and Scott have talked about, there will be 3 phases of this sort of era that we're in right now.
Oh, okay, that's
What's
interesting.
the third phase going to be called?
Level the
That-
next generation. So Deathstroke by Christopher Priest is one of my favorite things ever. It's just
Solid.
so
It's so
good.
good. It's so good.
Now, if people buy this one, if they want to read more, I'm not entirely sure how they will do that. I assume most of it's out of print.
The
But
omnibus is officially out of print.
the omnibus is.
Hey, we're having a
definitely out of print.
reprint poll soon, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
God, it's so good. I have the omnibus. Again, that's another one that is so enormous. I wish it had been cut in half. But
Well,
you know,
It's one of the things about this run is that he is still keeping a lot of the past history.
yeah.
And, you know, the character of Slade Wilson is a very problematic character. And he kind of faces that here. It's not like he avoids the fact that he manipulated and dated a teenage girl to infiltrate the Titans.
Yeah.
And I mean, not every writer can pull that off and be like, wow, I don't want to, most people are like, I don't want to read a series about pedal like that. That's weird. And I've seen those comments before. Like I remember doing my overview of this omnibus, but the way that Priest deals with that, I thought it was I thought it made for a very compelling story.
Well, not only that, I think the way that he integrated the entire Wilson family, whether it's Rose or Joseph or Jericho, as most people might know him, into the mix of a storm of a lot of drama, I thought was legitimately one of the best parts about the Rebirth run.
It is. Now, it doesn't always match what comes before. I didn't buy this version of Jericho. It was hard to marry this version of Jericho against what we'd seen before this. But in and of its own right, it was very good.
We've got a 2026 reprint of Batman Arkham Clayface. So if you are interested in reading more about Clayface, this is one of the anthology trade paperbacks you can pick up for $24.99, 320 pages. They're also printing a
TV show coming out, right?
Yep. TV show coming out, obviously. And then we've got book 1 of Jeff Johns' Aquaman, $29.99, 320 pages, collecting the first 13 issues of the New 52 run. And I'm assuming that if they go on, they will have one more Jeff Johns book for Aquaman. We've got the 5th compendium milestone, which we've covered before, Resolicit again, coming out on the 21st of July with a brand new lunar code for pre-orders. Movie coming out in October. It's a movie, Omar.
Oh, it's a movie.
What's the movie?
Clayface.
Clayface.
DCU. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a teenager in my orbit who
I do like Mike Flanagan.
Oh, I love Mike Flanagan.
Oh, gotcha.
Cool.
Mike Flanagan. Nice.
Yeah.
this
No, don't say that. Please don't say that. Go on.
I have a teenager. Sorry. I was going to say I have a teenager in my orbit who's not. Teenagers are not made of money. Who recently the thing he wanted most, he blew like $400 on an animated Clayface statue, which is a pretty freaking cool statue, if I may say.
It's animated, so it moves.
No,
or like from the animated. Okay.
From the animated series.
Gotcha.
Animated Clayface.
Yeah.
BTAS Clayface. There you go.
This teenager wanted more than anything else, and it does look cool. It does look really cool.
Yeah.
Lars, I'm not trying to make any kind of claims.
Assumptions?
Oh no!
Here we do. You talk about teens in your life.
Yeah.
Where are they coming from?
That's because I'm a high school teacher.
Oh,
Sean, what did you think?
I don't know. I'm like, where does he meet these teens all the time?
Yeah. Basketball court, dude.
He's
a fill in the blank.
He goes down to the park and hoops.
He hustles these kids for money at the court, dude. Have you not seen him?
Because I have 160 students. But Sean asked me what I get to teach in the public high school.
What do you teach in public high school?
Sci-fi fantasy.
Look at
what?
that, man. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Oh,
you not.
dude.
These
You're
kids
way
have
cooler.
nothing but Legion of Superheroes
Oh.
to learn about.
and also creative writing, but sci-fi fantasy.
Blah blah blah.
I want to take that class, but I'm not a teacher.
I would have loved to have gone to that school.
Me too.
Yeah, that'd be a good class to take from such a nerd like
All we
Lars.
had
Oh,
was
Jess, you would have loved it. Oh my God, someone else knows
Lord.
Pharaoh, lad.
James,
Oh my God.
no. James, no.
Why did you
James.
highlight that?
I don't know.
Dumb. God.
Yeah.
Bless.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, 100,
I'm
160.
sorry.
I mean, it's too many. It's too many students, if we're being honest. So, yeah.
Fair enough. You got Long Halloween, the last Halloween trade paperback. Omar recently did a video on the standard size hardcover of this. This is the last word of Jeff Loeb on the Long Halloween story. So if you have a shot, go and check the overview out when you can. We've also got Year One being reprinted. This is Volume 2 of Wonder Woman.
This
by
is
Greg.
good.
This is
Yeah,
the
back-
reprint one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are the past
What a
issues
run.
where Greg Rucka fixed the retcons in New 52, taking Diana more or less back to her roots. This is going to collect
Oh.
the even issues.
I
Of the
love
Rebirth
these
run.
books so much,
Yeah.
man.
Me
Mhm.
too.
These are so
Yeah.
good.
Me too.
I still think his first run on Wonder Woman was my favorite Wonder Woman run, but this is
It's almost
This
good,
stuff. I'm reading this sometime this
Ever
month.
Hikatea?
So
That's good
That-
stuff, Cody.
at some point this month, I'll be reading through this.
Yes.
Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You heard about the 2 missing Doctor Who episodes?
I have. We can
Lars?
talk about it at the end. We shouldn't go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, now let's not segue.
Let's not segue into
let's
it.
not, let's not deter from the
What a
No,
segue. That's right.
and
No
an
segue.
hour and a half on Heroes in Crisis being added.
I know. You need to give people a reason to be.
I gave you the spotlight. You had your shot.
I did, and Lars agreed with me. So I'll
Lars
take that
didn't
as
even
a-
let you finish. Sean didn't even let you finish.
I let him finish. We heard Dom's bad perspective.
Don't be yelling at me, man.
bad perspective.
You can't be raising your voice at me. I'm on your side. This is like me. Like this is when Melanie and I argue, and then realize, oh wait, we're both on the same side. I just love to argue.
That happens, man. Sometimes your voice wants to be heard, even though the same voice is saying the same thing. But anyways, we've got
Where's
Green
Curtis?
Lantern.
Curtis, take us through the. Oh, Curtis ain't here. All right.
Oh God,
Dang it, Curtis.
this is like forgetting the names of your children.
That's right. I did say that on both of the DC Finest books that I talked about. This is
Bada
the
bing,
first
bada
one of
boom?
these. Yeah, bada
Nice.
bing, bada. Yeah. Green Lantern, Heart Traveling Heroes. Made a video on it, but this is going to collect Green Lantern issue 63 through 82, Flash 191, and World's Finest 201. $39.99, 560 pages.
Wait a sec. This is kind of improperly titled if it's 63 through 82. Okay,
No,
whatever.
That's 20. That's 20 issues. Then you have
20
Flash
issues, yeah.
and World's Finest. It's
Yeah.
560 pages.
Okay.
Weren't these oversized?
What's that now?
Weren't they oversized?
Yes, they had backups.
Viva Peru, carajo! Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age Omnibus. Please rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
How are those two things related?
Well, he's from Peru.
Ah.
The Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age has been around just as long as Chuck Norris.
I believe
stream
he
has
died.
been-
I believe he was age 86.
Oh, thank you so much. This stream has been high energy and great.
No,
Amazing panel. Thanks for sharing your time with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for being here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
seriously.
We have 300 plus.
Called Hard Traveling Heroes, though, because
We
that's
should.
76 through 89.
That'll be the third DC Finest Green Lantern, right?
Yeah, this is going to follow the previous volume, which was Earth's Other Green Lantern, where we get introduced to Guy Gardner, who was first a what if character before he properly integrated himself into the DC universe. This is the book I got a chance to talk about earlier. This is Crisis on Earth X. This is $39.99, 624 pages. This is going to collect issues 103 to 132. There's also going to be crossword puzzles. We got a supervillain quiz that's collected in here. So if you like extra goodies, this is definitely one to get. Also adapted into the CW at some point.
Jess, this is your stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you like this stuff, didn't you, Jess?
Yeah, this was the Bronze Age stuff that I did like for JLA. I did like these Infinite Earths type crises.
Yeah.
Crisis on Infinite Earth X or whatever it is. Yeah, I did like these. I
That's
will
what I
get this probably.
I think they should do all the Justice League and Justice Society team ups, where it was Earth 1 and Earth 2. I think they should turn them into one giant compendium.
Throw
They
Heroes
did them
of
in
Crisis.
trade paperback format. So
No, they did
Yeah.
the crisis on multiple Earths,
Yeah.
which I got
You
here. But
probably
yeah.
could do it in one. It'd be fairly enormous, but yeah.
It would be
Isn't it part of the Crisis on Infinite Earths box set too? When
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
there were
it is.
6 volumes in that.
Yeah.
This is volume. This is number 4.
It's 4 soft covers. It wouldn't be 5. Sorry.
5.
Wow.
Those used to be really hard to get too.
They
And
were.
turned into,
they
you know, turned
re-released
into one
them, and I-
nice big compendium. There's 3 of them right here.
They re-released them in book form, and I did buy those.
Yeah.
Just love that.
Love it indeed. And final of these was on the previous catalog.
Oh,
This is
boy,
the
oh,
Nightshade
boy.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second Suicide Squad DC Finest, collecting 11 through 20, and Annual 1, Doom Patrol Suicide Squad Special 1, Flash 12, Manhunter 1 and 6, JLI 13, Deadshot 1 through 4, and Checkmate 1 and 8.
This is mapped similar to the Omnibus, right? It's got
Yeah,
the same...
you just got the exact same reading order.
Cool.
The Omnibus only came out last year. Again, just proving that they have different audiences because they must not
Yeah.
be worried about competition.
I'm upgrading to the omnibus of Ostrander Suicide Squad. Who'd like my trade paperbacks? See if they
Kody, claim your pride.
I'm not. I don't know. You know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Ray,
Maybe.
Sean,
We'll
Lars,
talk offline.
Omar.
I have offered Kody books before. He never takes them.
I have to.
I never do. I always hate taking your guys' stuff, but
I got a giveaway happening soon, so I can't take any more books. I mean, unless you're willing to ship them overseas, Jess. Because
And you'll pay for shipping? Sure.
what's that? Yeah, you will. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You'll pay for shipping, sure. Yep.
Hard to knock indeed. Then we got 2 compact editions to round out the set of solicitations. First of which is Dark Knight's Metal by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. If you want to see Scott Snyder take his first full swing at, we're not going to just do a Batman event or crossover, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to do an extended arc of that. We're going to make this all DC Universe thing. Have multiversity come into it and make everybody rock out. This is going to collect the first 6 issues of Metal and tie-ins Batman Lost One and Dark Knight's Rising, The Wild Hunt, issue number 1. I actually have that in single issues. Issue number 1.
This is interesting because I sort of feel like not including the Forge and the casting issues that preceded the event is a little off because you don't get that context as to how and why we're going into this. I literally just reread this event like last week because I'm doing Rebirth stuff on my channel. And so I think that's a little strange, but I love the fact that they're making this a compact. I think that makes so much sense. Greg Capullo did an amazing job on the art in this one. I don't love the story necessarily, but I do think that this will play really well in the compact space.
I think that's the way the Dark Knight's Metal hardcover was released in trade paperback. They didn't have the stuff that leads into it, nor the justice. Because you're right, it just throws you into the middle of this nightmare. I'd like to think people are smart enough to figure out, wow, what the hell's going on? Oh, when they get to like issue 3 or 4, that's what's going on, right? Like
I
maybe.
feel like, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It would be like leaving out Legion Quest from Age of Apocalypse, right?
Right.
And starting with Age of Apocalypse Alpha, where you're just thrown into the madness. You don't know what happened. I think people would be okay. I don't know. I'd like to think they'd be okay.
Omar, I think it's the same collected edition issues as the Absolute of Dark Knight's Metal, which also did not have the Forge or casting issues as well.
I feel like these compact editions, they're sort of created for new readers, or I'm going to go on the premise that the majority of the sales are supposed to go to new readers, even though I understand that current readers like to have a compact book to go with them someplace in their backpack or something. But I think this is kind of a weird one because I don't know that new readers can just be dropped in.
Wait, did they do a DC compact of Crisis on Infinite Earths?
No, not yet. This is the first event that I think we've ever had in compact edition.
I think, honestly, dude, I think people are going to be fine. It's got great artwork. It's got all these characters that rock out. They look different.
Well,
Look, and here's the thing. I'm not saying I like this event. I think it's kind of ridiculous. It's better than the follow-up. What's the next one called?
Death Metal.
Yeah,
that was not fun at all. But this at least has some kick-ass artwork.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think people will dig it, dude.
I think if you turn your brain off and disregard everything that Snyder tried to tie it in with, whether it's Grant Morrison or Jeff Johns as Hawkman, I actually think this is quite a solid, fun read to just sit down and enjoy. Not my favorite, but there's qualities to it that I think new readers will find endearing.
Okay. You know better than I do, obviously.
What's that? Clip that, James. Clip that.
I like what Kody said earlier when he said that think of those compacts as like, little starter packs to get people involved. I just, he said, buy the $10 to see if you like something. That opened my eyes up to what these compacts are.
I agree with that premise 100%. The only issue is that when you're talking about an event, like, you're not gonna go get the Forge and the casting and all the other, like, where do you do that? Like, if you buy this and it sounds like the the collected editions that exist that are larger than this don't include those issues either. And for me personally, I had a lot more fun with the tie-ins than the actual core event. So I don't know.
I think it's somebody will buy the omnibus.
I mean, that's the point. That's the point of these, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's the sampler, like Kody said, right? Like Kody said, give me a sampler, and then you can go into the omnibus or the absolute. I think the absolute is mapped a little better. The omnibus, of course, has everything, with the exception of the Justice League stories that lead into this. I'm gonna get this really quick from Omnibo. Thank you,
Omnibo.
Here's $10 for Ray's double dipping fun, man. Keeps the omnibus
That's my quintuple dipping fun, by the way.
You should be dropping that $10 Australian on ChubbyRay's channel, not this channel where he's going to get.
Wow, do you want to get invited again?
I quadruple and quintupled up. I've got a problem. I've got to stop. I wish you could be like Jess and give stuff away.
Well, again, do you purge the old versions as you buy the new ones?
I don't. I can't.
Well, that's perhaps the issue.
Chubby Ray, I had that idea as a segment for my channel a few years back. I have a problem, but I think what happened was that I got to the point where I think too many people that follow me take me seriously. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. But I'm just giving you my blessing. You could totally use that on your channel as a segment. I have a problem, and talk about all the
I really do.
You even call it quadruple dipping you do on a single. I mean, I have the same problem with X-Men. I can't let any of my X-Men go.
Yeah, my X-Men are horrible.
Yo, guys, I hate to interrupt the conversation. I gotta leave because I gotta go get a suit fitting. I was telling Omar about this earlier.
Oh. Yeah,
Are
man.
you getting married?
Go get your suit.
It's my buddy. I'm
Cody.
I'm in the wedding party.
Before you
but
leave,
I do want to mention my most anticipated out of this. It's got to be the Tom King Deluxe Edition for Gotham City Year One, or the Batwoman minus the foot. Okay, so that Omni, I'm very much looking forward to that one. But yeah, no, listen, thanks for having me on again, Omar. Shout out to this panel. Make sure you guys follow him. Make sure you guys sub him. This is a great panel here. So yeah, thanks for having me on again for
absolutely,
some
brother.
DC Solicitation. Hey,
Dom,
Dom, I'll be talking to you tomorrow, buddy.
Oh, you will. Yes, sir. I'll be there. Have fun, bro.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Good to see you, Kody.
Dude.
Bye, man. Man, I hate that guy.
He's still on, you know that, right? He's still in the show.
I love that guy. I just have to say that about anybody that leaves early.
Talking about weddings, there was an incident some while back that a guy I'd known very, very well and whom I love very dearly, but he's not the most together of individuals, and he was getting married, and I was going to go to the wedding, and with 9 days to go, he calls me up and he says, "So Lars, I've thought about this a great deal, and I was wondering, would you be my best man?" Oh. And I'm like, "Well, you've not thought about it a huge amount, have you? You have 9 days to go before the wedding." So yeah, it was a mad scramble.
But you still
did he ask somebody else, or was he just waiting to figure out?
No, I honestly, he just kind of left it to the last minute.
Wow.
I thought it was just going to be like a buildup of like, I'll get everybody else first out, but the best man, that's got to be like the last cherry on.
Well, no, I mean, and again, I say this with love and affection, but like, he wasn't the most organized individual because he asked me to be the best man. I'm like, okay, sure. I said, should I get a suit? And he's like, yeah, you should totally get a suit. And I said, okay. I said, where should I get a suit? And he said, well, why don't you get a suit where I'm getting a suit? So they'll match. I'm like, great idea. Where are you getting a suit? He says, I don't know. And then I said, do you own a suit? He says, no. I said, dude, you were getting married in 9 days. Get your thumb out of your ass and get it together.
What were you guys doing at the time that his thumb was in there?
He was in a different state.
Wow.
Oh, so you're on webcam then.
Lars has got reach.
No, it was I was quite honored, and it was a very
I legitimately do not know how to even respond to that comment.
Well, it's just with 9 days to go, and you don't even know where you're getting your suit from.
I have been a best man in 4 weddings, and I warn every single one of my friends that I do not prepare my speeches. Much like I run this show, I go ad lib, and that's how I take it. I think I take a shot and then I go and talk about my friends. And I don't know what comes out of my mouth. My wife has filmed a couple of them, but I do like to make people laugh. So it usually comes out at the expense of the groom.
How much alcohol do you have before you start talking?
He said
That's my secret, Lars. I'm always drunk.
Okay.
That's right. He's right. He's always drunk. That is
I am not that drunk. What? I gave up alcohol for Lent. So
Wow.
I have been sober since Easter. Or no, since last Wednesday. Come Easter, we're celebrating.
All right. Well, happy Easter, everybody. And happy Easter to all the dead people in this comic, Injustice Gods Among Us, Year 1, collecting the entirety of Year 1 of Injustice, the comic book tie-in to the hit video game that came out in 2013.
This was so good, man. I hate video game tie-ins and things that, you know, with the exception of like Street Fighter, but this was so good. It blew me away how good it was. It was way better than it had any right to be for a video game adaptation or tie-in. That's crazy.
Well, this is sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is Tom Taylor's wheelhouse. I feel like the most successful stuff he's done has generally been like outside continuity, whether it be Marvel or DC. He's done quite a few of these types of things. And Injustice, I mean, the way they were able to take the story of the video game and adapt it and put it in this book, I think it's great. And the fact that it's a compact, you want to talk about a great fit for compact. This is perfect for that format.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed the gameplay of the video game, both 1 and 2, although I much prefer 2 over 1, but I didn't find the story endearing at all for the video game. I found the comic stuff a lot more palatable than, hey, we have an evil Superman again, and there are a lot of characters that I don't like their versions of in the video game, but this attempts to, I think, rationalize everything out to a point where you go, oh, you know what? Maybe that is why. Diana.
Well, yeah. Going to your point, I've never really gotten there with Injustice, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's rough. It's just, it's not a story I want to read. A story where like Superman goes evil, and you know everything is so more in its moral quagmire. Everything seems such a degree. I'm like, no. Regardless of how well it's done, it can be done wonderfully. I don't want to read that.
I don't disagree with Lars, though. I think that this
I
video game.
always disagree with Lars.
No,
I wish you should. Yeah.
I just want to say that this video game, in my personal opinion, ruined the perceptions of Superman and Wonder Woman for my generation of people. In the
That's not really an endorsement, is it?
It's not. I think that nothing on this particular comic book. I'm just saying that the versions of those characters made people misunderstand those two fundamental DC characters. For a lot of people where I age, where they might not read comic books and only just know them from the video game version, and they go, wait, Diana's a cold-blooded, thirsty killer who has no remorse for human life. And that's exactly how they portray her in the so aside from that, I still think that this series is worth getting to see the differences in the qualities of the story of the video game and what Tom Taylor was able to do in attempting to flesh this world out so that these versions of the characters at least make some coherent sense to where they are in their video game format.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And this is going in tandem with, you know, the cancer that is Zack Snyder, you know, polluting the characters all over the place too.
Okay, wait a second.
The Snyder cut of Justice League was awesome.
I love it. I love it. I watched it twice, 4 hours back to back on different days. That movie is amazing.
I enjoyed.
You are a better man than me. You are a better man.
I don't know that I am.
And I love Batman versus Superman.
I loved it too, man. I thought, okay, I don't wait a second. Wait. Let me rewind. I love the Snyder cut of Justice League.
Yes.
The Superman, Batman versus Superman was no.
I like
I could not get that one.
I
Although
like
I heard the
Ultimate
director's
Edition.
cut was better.
Yeah,
The director's cut has Ben Affleck's butt showing.
We needed that.
Okay.
Well, why was it not marketed as that? The Ben Affleck butt version.
Why wasn't that the cover?
Right. well, no. You don't want to give it away in the cover. I mean, you want to make them
No, that's what Lee Bermejo did in Batman Damned. He one upped you.
Nope, that wasn't the butt. That was the other side. All right, let's talk about our favorite book from this batch. Dom, what are you most excited for from this batch?
What am I most excited for in this? Oh, you know me. It's New Titans Omnibus Volume 1.
It's a good answer. That is a good answer.
Good answer.
Jess, what about you? We already know Kody's. He said Gotham.
Yeah,
Deluxe.
Gotham City Year 1.
Deluxe. That is Kody's choice.
Birds of Prey Volume 2.
Good answer. Good answer, Jess.
Excited for this.
Yeah, very good answer. Lars.
Birds of Prey Volume 2.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Right.
Double bang.
Right there with you, Jess.
Right on, man.
Sean, what about you, buddy? What are you most excited for?
Batwoman.
Getting my books.
Batwoman. That Batwoman Omnibus.
Ooh, good choice.
So you're excited for Batwoman, huh? Okay.
Good choice.
And ChubbyRay.
DCKO everything. Give me all of it. I can't wait.
Let me ask. Okay, I already know the damn answer. After you buy all these trade paperbacks, these hardcovers,
Yeah.
if the omnibus gets announced,
Yeah.
like you haven't even read it, and you're like,
No, I'm ready. I'd buy it now. I'd buy it now.
Ray,
Wait.
you know what this means? We got to make a video at some point on DCKO.
Joshua
Let's do it.
Williamson, Scott Snyder. Are you kidding? I'm there. I want all of it.
I love
I'm
it.
very excited. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I can't wait.
My choice is the Swamp Thing, Dark Genesis.
That's very cool.
That is-
2-volume slipcase.
Oh, I missed Power Girl.
Power Girl,
Sorry.
you know, even though
I
it
thought
was,
for sure that'd be yours, Jeff.
it was my idea to expand it, and probably the right choice. There's just something special about them treating this era of Swamp Thing properly. You know, going above and beyond than just reprinting the Bronze Age omnibus. So that's why.
By the way, I want to pick Omar's brain because he said something during this broadcast that has had my mind going ever since. He made a comment that he knows how many omnibuses the Triangle era is going. You guys, he talked about, he had insider knowledge about the.
I don't know anything. What are you
He
talking
doesn't
about?
know anything. He doesn't.
Somebody
He
Men in
doesn't.
Black, ChubbyRay. Somebody use that little thing.
All right, Ray, I got $20 here for you. You
I don't
never
know if
heard Omar say that comment. We're going to make
I don't
sure
know
that-
if I'm allowed to say roofies anymore or anything like that. Somebody give that to Ray, please.
I caught that. It's been stuck in my brain ever since. Now I want to find out something.
Yeah. So what's the chat most excited for? Let us know.
Let us know down in the live chat to see what I mean. This is the first start. Obviously, all of these omnibuses that we still go. Oh my gosh!
Without
I hate
Heroes in Crisis.
We're gonna make that into a reality. We're gonna do a Gotham City Year 1 and Heroes in Crisis and Other Stories Deluxe Edition, the Long Halloween Absolute hardcover.
Look at that. Please don't sleep on DCKO. The art, especially the paneling, is
Oh,
fantastic.
absolutely! It's Javi Fernandez, man. I
love Javi Fernandez.
Yeah.
And I'm just highlighting some of the comments here. Swamp Thing, Triangle 3. Lots of love for Triangle 3 and Power Girl. That's what I love to see, man.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not even going to think about the double dipping thing. I am so in with Spider-Man Volume 3. Oh,
Well, the Triangle years of Superman.
Spider-Man Volume
era,
3.
Superman Triangle era Volume 3. I am so about it.
Dude, I cannot believe Spider-Man has already 3 Triangle era omnibuses.
It's a brand new day. I get it.
That's right.
Brand new day will have 3 Omnis. Triangle era will have 3. Yeah. It's gonna be a big book, and I hope they continue it. Like, surely, double dipping aside, people are buying this era up because they want the complete volumes.
Omar, can you tell Dustin to add Blood Hunt 1 through 5 to New Titans Omnibus Volume 1?
I don't know if you'll get that joke.
But we can ask him to add Heroes in Crisis 1 through 9 to New Titans. We'll make that happen, Fernando. Don't worry about it.
I would have loved if Dustin was watching. He would have been like, "Hey, man, do me a favor, just fire Dom right now."
Yes, sir. Let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go. Get the cannons out, Omar.
Wow, Dom is that enthusiastic about getting fired. I can't wait to see him what he's like when he gets a promotion. My goodness,
Is he
I
getting
don't
promoted?
understand this generation at all. Triangle 3 Hunter Prey. Hunter Prey's only been available in the it was oh my gosh, what was that called? The Superman Doomsday. Was it? I think it was called an omnibus, but it was just a big thick trade paperback they released many years ago. Anything Tom King in the Deluxe edition is day one buy for me.
I agree with buttery flaky crust.
They usually team him up with some phenomenal talent too. It doesn't hurt, right?
Right.
Like usually he's got a phenomenal artist with him that deserves to be in. Okay, Dustin just said Heroes in Crisis. No.
Oh, I know.
Did he? What?
He did.
He really did?
He did. That wasn't kidding. That
Oh
time.
my God, are you serious?
He didn't.
He just texted me.
So even DC is like, no, not Heroes in Crisis.
No Heroes in Crisis today.
Okay, like I said, Dom did make a good argument for it though, and I need to throw in the fact that I don't know if they'll ever do a Heroes in Crisis omnibus, and if they don't, then it makes sense to put it somewhere where it would fit in the best.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit into Joshua Williamson's Flash, even though he co-wrote the price, right?
Yeah.
No, he wrote every single issue of the price. Like issue 64 and 65 of Batman are written by Williamson.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Dom, you've been very persuasive, and I can see the logic in including Heroes in Crisis, but I find it so repellent that I hope it isn't.
Oh, I know. There is a reason to why I didn't pick up issue number 9 of Heroes in Crisis. I just want to point that out for everybody.
Oh, you didn't even bother with it. Finish it. Okay.
No.
It does have beautiful artwork by Clayman.
I can't even.
I will say that.
Clayman also got filled in by Mitch Gerrits on the last 3 issues because I don't think the release schedule is allowing him to draw every single page of that title. Dude, I'm just going to say I just remember being a late high school, early college, reading Heroes in Crisis.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
you're
it,
aging
you guys.
God. Jess and I are talking about remembering Black Lightning and Firestorm being introduced, and you're talking.
Are you kidding me, dude? I'm old enough to remember when they just reset everything in the DC universe. Like I can
Dom, you can't start sentences with "I'm too old." I'm so old to remember when.
Yeah,
you've got Jess in the stream.
I'm so old. I remember All In.
Yeah, saying that nostalgia is the new 52 makes us feel wonderful.
But yeah, that's where my nostalgia is. Like,
it is. No, it absolutely is. Yeah.
I had to get, when thinking about getting somebody to help me for the channel, I'm glad that Don was the one that reached out to me, because I did need that type of energy and youth that I don't have anymore for new things, like nostalgia for new things, like the new 52. Like I remember getting it, but there's no real nostalgia there for me because I was well into my 30s when that stuff was coming out.
Don was in grade school, so he remembers.
It's like to me, like my cousin giving me a whole bunch of new 52 trades was just godsend. Like I had never gotten like any level of comics aside from the couple of Green Lantern issues that my uncle gave me when I went back to the Philippines in kindergarten. And it to me was just like, I didn't know that these things were being printed and put into these like trade paperbacks or books. And the only thing that I wanted to do was like after school, like reread them every single time over, like I have like my volume 2 or City of Owls for Batman. Like that trade is like completely, like the binding is completely disintegrated, but I still have it, like that all has memories for me. And apologies if I've dated anybody, but it's just like
it's honestly fine.
Did you use coupons for your first date when you dated somebody?
Dude, you know what the crazy thing is, Jess? I've actually never been on a date in my life.
Oh.
Really?
That's
Here, wait.
It does happen sometimes.
Stop sharing this stream. That right there. You've never been on a date?
Nope, not once.
All right.
That's okay. That saves you from coupon Embarrassment, man.
So you've
me
never
tell
been
you-
embarrassed by using coupons on a date, is what you're saying?
Can I propose a segment? Date Dom. Let's
that'd
get.
Ooh.
Be,
No,
it'd be like,
no, I
it'd
just,
be like
I just,
Bachelor.
yeah, exactly.
I am not available. I just want to say this to everybody right now. Because of just how busy everything is in life, I am not publicly available to date her.
We don't need you for the show.
Oh, okay. That's
John
okay.
and I are going to do it anyway.
I will say that again, since I teach in a high school, honestly, my students have made me feel better that I didn't date in high school. It was just, I went to a small school. The dating pool was very small and I was really busy. I didn't date in high school, but like watching all of their relationships explode and then they have to walk through the hallways with their former girlfriends or whatever. It's like, oh God, you made me feel a lot better. Yeah.
Oh.
What even counts? I'll tell you what counts as dates if you're paying for it with a coupon.
Well, dates to me nowadays, like,
Oh, yo, I forgot to say the best part about that was the coupon was expired and I had to haggle with the person.
Oh,
That's
now
the twist.
now I can see why she was offended.
I had to haggle with the person. I'm like, okay, look, it's 5 days over. I didn't see the. What?
Bro.
Sometimes
I 100% believe this.
I
Is
have no idea how I
true.
ended up getting dates when I was young.
Wow.
coupons. That's the best.
Oh man, I've got so many other stories, but that's for the AMA. I feel so old. Well, I mean, the thing is like not everybody's gonna share the same time that we grew up together and have the same nostalgia for the same book. So yeah, I find it interesting that Dom's nostalgia goes back to the New 52 era, and that was an era that, you know, old heads were like, oh my God, they got rid of Wally West. What's going on with Superman? He doesn't even have underwear on the outside anymore. What are they doing to my favorite characters? It was a really rough era for some characters. They had revamped so much.
Yeah, but for me, I'll tell you guys this right now. Like, I wouldn't be here if my cousin hadn't given me those New 52 trades. Would have never emailed Omar had New 52 never even happened. So
I'm gonna share a story. I've shared this many times, and I have to get going because I have a one-on-one. You guys can keep going.
Yeah.
But find someone who will help you try to convince them to accept an expired coupon. I'm going to tell you the moment I realized I wanted to marry my wife. I know Jess knows the story, and if you've been watching my channel, I've shared it with people. My wife and I had a party. She was my girlfriend at the time. Yeah, she was my girlfriend at the time, and I had a party at my house, and we were running low on alcohol. So Melanie,
That's a
Have the
good
guests
party.
gotten there yet?
yeah, the guests had the guests had gotten there, and we were running low on alcohol. So Melanie drove me to it was like a grocery store because it was the closest thing next to our house. So I had forgotten my wallet in my car. She stays in the car because it's winter and it's cold, so she just kept it running. I went to go get the alcohol and I forgot my wallet. So I came out, and at that moment I was like, you know, I'm gonna test this woman and see how dedicated she is. So what I do is I start running. I beat on the window of the car because I'm a little tipsy, right? I'm drunk at this point. And I start beating on the window, going, go, 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 go. I jump in the car, and Melanie puts that thing in reverse, like without missing a beat, like leaves the parking lot, heads to the light. At the light, I finally say, woo, what's going on through your head right now? And she's like, I don't know, but you're drunk and I needed to get you out of there. Is everything okay? And I was like, man, that's somebody you locked down. Like, she didn't even ask me what I did wrong. She just assumed I did something
She was
stupid.
just driving.
Yeah.
And she was just wanting to get me out of there, man. And I was like, I'm gonna marry this girl.
Although anytime you have to say,
Not a lot,
I just
not a
want
lot
to
of
test
people
this
have your
woman.
back like that. Not a lot of people have your back.
Yeah.
You're
Not
right.
even friends have your back, or family. The fact that she didn't even ask what I did, it just took off, man.
She just drove and was checking for head and was checking for sirens.
And on that note, I gotta go. You all can keep talking, but I do have to go, guys.
Hey,
And
by
I
the
gotta
way,
go.
your interview was fantastic a couple days ago.
Oh, the one with
Howard Chaykin.
Howard Chaykin.
Howard Chaykin, that was fantastic.
That was there were times that I was like, Anyway, I'll talk about that later. You all have a great one. I'm out of here.
Later.
Take care, Omar.
Exciting. Me, Omar. Bye.
But yeah, guys.
Now we can
this
talk
is-
about what a jerk Omar is.
I know, right? Can't believe somebody would do something like that in the car.
Yeah, the follow-up is that now if he tried to pull that stunt, she would leave his ass in the grocery store probably.
She knows what she's getting now. Come on.
Yeah.
Can I
By the
ask
way, Tom,
right now-
I have not been allowed to date for over 30 years. But if my wife would allow me to, I'm willing.
What are you gonna say, Sean?
Just be frugal about it.
I was gonna say that the owner of this channel previously stated that he didn't like it when people leave streams early. And look at who left. Look at who left.
Can you
I know.
smell the hypocrisy even over YouTube?
Oh, I
Yes.
can, and I'm sure that when we discuss it in our usual weekly, sometimes daily meetings, I will let the man know about your guys' complaints. So I
Yeah.
promise.
100%.
By
Tell
the way,
him
this
we
is-
feel betrayed. Yeah.
I will absolutely tell him that you guys have been pierced through your hearts.
It's true.
That this treachery happened on the 20th of March. So
It's like that line from the Birdcage. If you were trying to shoot an arrow into my heart, bullseye.
are you gonna bullseye through this entire channel though, Lars? Is that the question? Are you gonna, is this the full take? Is this the start of Lars mint condition?
Oh God. Yeah, how did I want it is odd. Yeah, I'm the only one here without a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Weirdly, I just got a text yesterday from a friend of mine, and they're like, "Do you have a podcast?" And you know, it really said something about my regard and respect for Omar that I give my time here, because I've never done a podcast because I'm always like, that's a lot of time for which I'm not getting paid. Well, because if I did a podcast, I would want it to be good, you know, and that takes preparation, that takes work, and so on. And I just have never gone around to it, but I can gladly show up here on YouTube and, you know, blather, and Omar and Dom do most of the work. So that's great.
There's an open invite for you to show up to my channel and talk Legion of Superheroes. So
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah.
No YouTube channel, but a Wikipedia.
Oh, well, the
entry.
Wikipedia entry is ridiculous, although I am
And-
grateful for it.
And an appearance in Lobo 61.
Let me here's the Lobo
And
61.
appearance in Lobo.
Yeah,
61
no,
indeed.
it just say also, I mean, and Omar knows this, like the secret to success on YouTube or podcasting is you have to really be consistent about it. You have to, you know, show up very regularly, possibly daily.
Indeed.
That's how you succeed. And I haven't really had points in my life where I couldn't do that. There's just no way.
Which is more than fair. It's definitely not a lifestyle for everyone. And when you're doing 18 units, taking over for this channel occasionally, and also, you know, I get it. I mean, I will never envy Omar's position because he does too much, in my personal opinion. But he's
by the way,
obviously-
before coming in here, I watched Dom's video with him wearing a suit making announcements. So I'm just saying that Dom's comment about how much Omar does, but I've watched so much Dom today.
Yeah.
So-
Dom does a hell of a lot too.
No, I
you-
know what I
you-
mean.
you
You're
do
doing
a lot,
great, Dom. I think what you're doing is fantastic.
Yeah, in all sincerity, thank you for all that you do.
Yeah.
I like how you were waving no as if no, don't talk about that video. Oh no, the suit video. Okay, that one
No.
we can talk about. So yeah.
I'm confused. I didn't think we talk nice about each other on this channel. Like we're
Well,
not.
we're not on the
No,
air.
not,
Oh,
no.
we're still on the air?
Yes.
I think Peter had it best when Peter said, "I would never talk good about Lars to his face." know, And that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
which is more than fair. But no, I'm not taking any credit for the work. I'm just more than happy to do whatever the big boss man needs to do. And that everybody here on this channel is well fed with as much of the information on this specific stream. And actually with it, I actually want to ask a roundabout question. I think somebody in chat asked earlier, even though this is a DC stream. If anybody here has watched the Brand New Day trailer, what were your guys' thoughts on it? Jess, we'll start with you.
I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to see it. I don't like watching. I didn't watch the trailer for Supergirl. I'm not going to watch it for this. I totally want to go in blind. I am excited to see Brand New Day. Don't know.
Okay. Lars, I know you don't watch trailers, so
Yeah, I don't watch trailers. I'm right there with you, Jess. I certainly don't watch trailers on movies I'm expecting to see. Rarely, if it's trailer like, well, I don't think I'm going to see that one, I'll just watch it. Then fine. And like maybe in the last 15 years, has a trailer convinced me to watch a film like maybe 3 times because I was unexpectedly going, oh, that actually looks good. I think I'll do that. But no, I don't watch trailers. Yeah.
Fair enough. ChubbyRay.
I think I've watched it 5, maybe 6 times. I think the trailer is very good. I liked it. I like it a lot.
Cool.
I'm excited about that movie.
That stuff. Sean, your end.
Dude, I'm so pumped. I have loved Spider-Man in the MCU. I think it's been great. And, you know, they left Spider-Man in a very interesting place at the end of No Way Home. And I like the fact that this movie is going to expand on that. And if you saw the trailer without any spoilers, you know, they're really going big time with this. And I have a theory that I'm going to be talking about on my show on Saturday morning that I think no one is bringing up. And I'm really surprised by.
Okay, so that is going to be hype on the end of the Comics Pals, of course, where Sean is from. And I do want to thank everybody here in the chat that has stayed with us for a 2-hour and 50-minute live stream. You guys are indeed the best. You guys have made my day listening to us ramble and talk about all of the amazing books that DC is putting out. And while all of these were in the Penguin Random House place-ups, all of the solicitations anyways, you guys watching and staying and having fun made my day personally. So just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And we are going to sign out. Jess, thank you for joining. Where can people find you?
Thank you for inviting me. And you can find me on OmniDog's Vault on YouTube, where actually ChubbyRay and Sean and Lars have all made appearances. And I'd be happy to get them back on again extremely soon, like tomorrow. I haven't put out any thoughts on that yet, so I don't know if anybody can do it, but yeah.
We had
There
fun.
you go.
It was fun.
Lars Pearson of Mad Norwegian Press, aka the Norwegian Assassin. Where can people find you?
Yes,
formerly Wizard Magazine.
Yeah, formerly of Wizard Magazine. Yes, we're at madnorwegian.com. I have a number of Doctor Who projects kind of swirling. I was working even on some this morning. And again, we had a moving day sale on the Mad Norwegian website. So if you would like our books very affordably, now is the time. And yes, my weekend looks to be full. Tonight, I am going to Twilight Zone, the improv comedy, at a theater downtown. And then tomorrow night, a friend of mine is in a show. Oh God, he's in The Seagull. And I am not big on Russian dramatists, but you know, I'm going to show up for him. So
you're going to do The Seagull for The Seagull is what I'm getting
But Twilight Zone, the improv show should be interesting.
Pretty sure that's the only time Russian dramatists have been spoken on this channel, like forever.
Well, I mean, like I hate the Cherry Orchard. I just cannot stand the Cherry Orchard. So.
He can't stand the Cherry Orchard, but he's gonna stand through it anyways. So that's what we appreciate Lars for.
Yeah.
To the person below me is none other than the quintuple and sextuple and octuple man, ChubbyRay from ChubbyRay. Where can people find you?
ChubbyRay Comics on YouTube, TikTok. I have Facebook and Instagram. I'm everywhere, and you'd like it. By the way, Jess and Dom are not the only one wearing their DC shirts.
Ooh,
I've got my Batman on today.
Yeah, you had to pull out the Batman hush.
Boss,
love it.
so
lush art, of course,
and it feels good. Feels
I'm
good.
glad
To be
it's
represented. I don't have a big flashy DC sign behind me like Jess, but oh well, I got my shirt, and it's good to see you guys. I always have fun.
Yeah,
and my eternal Pokemon rival Sean from the Comics Pals.
First of all, Dom, I love you. You're fantastic. This has been a great panel. I never have more fun than when we get to do this together. So
yeah,
thank you all. As for me, I'm of course from the Comics Pals. We will be live tomorrow morning, Saturday at 10:15 a.m. Eastern. DC Rebirth Deep Dive is what we're doing. We're going to be talking about the behind-the-scenes civil war for control over DC's creative direction in the Rebirth era.
Yeah.
Oh.
That got very intense.
King, Snyder, and Johns all trying
That
to team
sounds
up and
awesome.
line up into one as my camera dies just appropriately.
Fight. Yeah.
As with all.
Amazing sounding.
And we will be talking about Heroes in Crisis tomorrow, which means that after I'm done here, I got to read that again.
Try to figure out which omnibus it should go in.
Indeed. And you can check out Sean again all over there. And you can find me here on this channel or my own channel, where I will be doing a video with Kody on what we are excited for in the June 2026 solicitations, both on my end and also on his end. And you can also find all of this documentation on the front page of comicreleases.com, where half of this work was shot. Yeah, you know what? We should do that sometime, Dr. J. I would actually have a lot of fun with it. All right, guys.
Wait, where are you going to be Sunday?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can't wait to watch that. Oh my God, that's gonna be great.
I'm gonna be with the one and only Jess Bragg, aka the adorable Omni Dog.
What was Ray thinking?
I thought you were talking about the Tiger Eyes thing.
Oh yeah, so I want to say two quick things. Yes, I will be with Jess during that Sunday afternoon for the most anticipated
Collected edition.
I'll watch that too.
Gosh, I'm getting all my words mixed up. The April 2026. I would say I was used to saying June 2026 because these are what the pre-order month is. But April 2026 for the most anticipated collected editions. And if I can get the exact time, date, and panel of the reprint, or sorry, not the reprint poll, the Tiger Eyes poll for Marvel, or the most wanted omnibuses poll for Marvel. That is going to be in the morning from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on this specific channel. Taylor talks comics, Crushing Crisis from crushingcrisis.com. Tiger Eyes and Omar Valdivieso of Near Mint Condition will be hosting the panel on that Sunday. So check them out over there. And big shout out to everybody who's worked behind the scenes. We'll have more information tomorrow. But that is it for me and this panel. I am Dom of X. Please stay safe, everybody, and have a super-tastic day wherever you may be.
Peace and love.